all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye. When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice. Moon pie. That's what I'll make tonight. Dandelions? Of course they're flowers. We grew up together. When you're high up, everyone can hear
Water
your
comes
voice.
in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from LUA has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice. Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye. Error. When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice. Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
Foi eu falando há 15 anos aqui, tava mutado o raio do microfone. OBS maldito. Então, voltando, repetindo agora. Vamos fazer o evento de Fontaine. E eu falei antes que eu ia jogar Assassin's Creed hoje, mas é que eu jurei que o evento não tava com a história toda aberta. Aí me falaram ontem que o evento tava aberto. Tava com a história inteira já. Então vamos fazer ele. Segundo a Najup, o tamanho da duração é curto para os parâmetros de Genshin. O tamanho da missão é bom. Eu ainda estou meio em choque ainda com o quão clara é essa luz e como eu fico pálida. E eu ainda não corrigi pra ficar de uma cor que eu quero. Eu ainda acho que eu estou muito branca do que eu queria. Eu queria estar mais amarela. Porque eu ainda não acertei a cor desse negócio.
I see the value in my own work.
Vou
But
ver
I
se ela vai
also
durar,
see
tá com a
the
bateria
meaning in
inteira.
all the endeavors
Eu
of
ainda
the
não arranjei
people
um
of
cabo
Fontaine.
pra
I
ela
believe
ficar
I will
direto no
continue to
cabinho,
take
né?
pride in fulfilling my duties.
Skin Bárbara Vampira não é pra tanto, meu Deus, pelo amor de Deus. Isso porque eu... É que eu acho que eu vou ter que mudar no que eu tenho da Logitech, né? Verdade. Vou mudar pro jogo. Vamos lá, então, fazer o evento. Eu tenho que mudar a minha transição, porque eu depois adicionei um outro negócio nela aqui, nesse negócio aqui. Ih, travou. O OBS. O OBS, às vezes, ele... Eu tenho que arrumar ela. Vamos lá. Fazer de evento enquanto eu como, tá, gente? Vou estar comendo. Eu me atrasei por causa disso. Eu tava fazendo um que nojo pra mim, gente. Modo foco sempre, porque senão eu não consigo. Porque senão eu não sou capaz. E o Durin segue aqui, gente. Coitado.
See? Told you they'd be here.
É claro que eu viria. Eu estou em todos os lugares. O Durin sendo ignorado, coitado. A Nicole também, pô. A Columbina também. Eu fiz ontem mais um pedaço da Columbina. Tá faltando acho que 3, 4 ainda pra acabar. Feliz Festival Fontaine.
Ah! Hydro Archon above! If it isn't my darling camera operator and clapper loader! A very happy Fontanalia festival to you as well!
I'm guessing you came back to celebrate with us?
É deveras engraçado ele falar, oh, the Archon, the Hydro Archon, na frente da Furina.
Yep. And help out too. Even though the last festival had some unexpected hiccups, making the
Tipo, já é
film was
engraçado como
still
fazer isso na
super
frente do
fun.
Zonli e do Vente, só que lá
Since you're
ninguém
all
eles
here
sabe
together
quem
like
eles são,
this,
mas assim...
You must be planning on entering the competition, right?
Of course! A celebration of the entertainment industry. No one who's anyone would choose to sit this one out. It only happens once a year, after all.
Fontaine Fashion Week might be
Meu
more my
cabelo é
speed,
tipo o
but
cabelo
the
da
film festival
Furina, né? Não
brings
pensei
in
que eu
a
tava com
lot of
corte de cabelo
orders and
Furina da
boosts
vida.
brand recognition, so I wasn't going to miss out either.
A few new awards have been added this
Ela,
year,
Camila.
too. Best Director, Best Costume Design, oh, and Best Camera Operation.
Ok.
Ooh, sounds like
O
we
dela ainda é
got
mais
work to
curto,
do.
na verdade.
Come on, tell us. What's Musketeer Pictures film gonna be about?
Oh, about that.
What's wrong, Xavier? What's with that look? Oh, man. You weren't scammed by some shady investor again, were you?
No. Even I'm not naive enough to fall for something like that again. Besides, thanks to the fine people here, Musketeer Pictures has more than
Cara,
enough
eu ainda
funds
não
to
vi o
shoot
Samus.
without investors.
Ah, o Samus sabe então que o Vente é o Barbeiras, então. É assim que se pronuncia o nome dele? Eu não lembro mais como pronuncia o nome dele. O Samus. Tinha que contar pra Bárbara que o Vente é o Barbeiros. Aí o Dália fala que já falou, mas ela não acredita! É bem a cara dela, é bem a cara dessa situação toda. Contarem pra ele, então, Bárbara. O Vente, sabe, o bar do Vente, ele é o Barbeiros. E ela não acreditar. Faz todo sentido. Ela só vai acreditar quando vê o Vente fazendo alguma coisa inquestionavelmente de Arconte Nemo. Isso porque o Vente já consertou, fingidamente, a harpa na frente dela.
And yet problems persist.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, we were planning to replicate our past success and shoot a film based on a popular novel. But as we were holding auditions for the female lead earlier today,
E quando a gente pega a
striking
harpa
young
de Barbeiros,
mademoiselle
ela
wandered in
não
by
tava
accident.
no 100% dela, né? A gente coloca as lágrimas e aí ela fica diferentinha, né? Inclusive, não é? E tipo, mesmo assim ela não acredita no Dália contando isso pra ela.
Her disposition was simply ethereal. The look in her eyes somewhat melancholic. Oh, I wish you could have been there. The awe I felt can scarcely be put to words. You had to be there, friend. No matter where she stood, it was as if her surroundings, even the air itself, turned into the perfect shot.
Guess you found your lead actress then?
No, quite the opposite. My script is entirely unworthy of her.
Tenho certeza de que não é tão ruim assim.
I fear it is. Nevertheless, I couldn't help but approach the mademoiselle to ask about her background and what brought her to Fontaine.
What did she say?
Sadly, she said her best friend was gone. After returning to her
Colombina.
own homeland not too long ago, she decided to visit where her friend was from to remember them better.
Oh, no wonder she looked sad.
Yes, but that's when it struck me. Why not cast her as the lead in a film centered around her search for this old friend?
Huh? You're gonna rewrite the whole script? But is there even enough time? Isn't the prep work super complicated? We might not finish.
about the difficulties we faced with the two musketeers. We had to start from scratch back then, too. I'd say we're ahead of the game this time.
Guess so, but
Don't worry, Paimon. Shiori and I have evaluated the proposal, and we support Xavier's decision.
I won't really need to start on the costumes until the cast is finalized, so it's not too much extra work for me.
Oh, fair mademoiselles. How can I ever thank you?
Finishing the script would be a start.
You know, compared to a commercial popcorn flick, I do prefer the idea of shooting a more artistic film. One that leaves a profound and lingering impact in the hearts of the audience.
Mm-hmm. I agree. True trendsetters are the people who dare to go against the grain.
well, leave it to Director Farina to have a vision. Honestly, though, the artistic passion of everyone at Musketeer Pictures is inspiring. Anyway, now that we've heard so much about this lead actress, Paimon's gotta know who it is!
Tá vindo a Colombina, a gente vai virar a Colombina, vai estar aqui. Tá, me bateu uma dúvida pequena aqui. Que eu não sei se isso já foi citado alguma vez ou a gente errou e deixou quieto. A Furina tem 500 anos, mais do que isso, por motivos de que ela é uma oceanídea, né, originalmente. Ela é do pessoal que é uma oceanídea que foi transformada em humano pela Egéria. Right? E depois ela virou um arconte. Agora que a parte arconte que sabia de tudo, ela... E, tipo assim, meio que todo mundo em Fontaine é feito de água primordial, porque todo mundo era originalmente oceanídea. E a sociedade continua andando. Qual que é o tempo de vida que a Furina tem pra viver? Me bateu essa dúvida agora aqui. Essa dúvida biológica, não sei. Oi, Colombina.
Columbina! What are you doing here?
Hello. I was just walking past when I heard you talking about me, so I came over.
Huh? You know Miss Columbina?
Of course!
Mal sabe você,
Wait a
amigo.
second. Does this mean Columbina is the actress who inspired the whole rewrite?
Acho que agora ela só vai viver normal como humana, como se ela não envelhecesse. Então, porque antes, ok, ela tinha uma aval... Sendo que... Sendo que os arcontes pyros, eles são humanos. E eles não têm um tempo de vida estendido por eles se tornarem arcontes. Então, o corpo da Furina tava mesmo os oceanistas tendo virado humanos, de certa forma, a situação específica da Furina com a separação lá, o plano todo lá da Fucalor e tudo mais assim, fez com que ela sobrevivesse todos esses 500 anos. É uma coisa única dela. Vamos deixar assim, porque eu acho que não explicaria esse ponto. Mas me bateu, ainda mais porque depois quando você para e pensa que em Natla os arcontes são humanos que herdam a gnose. E o poço de arconte. Até que a Mavuika, ela só tá atualmente, voltou a ser arconte atual, porque ela fez aquele negócio de que ela ficou na pira 500 anos e depois ela voltou. Por isso que ela é a arconte de 500 anos atrás e é agora, né? Ela não passou os 500 anos todos, né? Aqui, ela voltou depois. Agora a reação do Xavier parece bem mais razoável, várias coisas estão começando a fazer sentido.
Yeah!
Nossa, eu falei que eu ia começar esse final de semana a fazer os enfeites da Columbina e da Nicole, eu não comecei.
Wait, so did you make the trip by yourself, Columbina?
Yes. I mentioned how I wanted to visit other nations once things settled down in Nodcry, remember? So I went to the curatorium to ask Never for advice.
Então ok, ela fez
She told me about
alguma
the
coisa
film
específica
festival
da
in
Furina dessa
Fontaine
esquema
and
toda
said
aí
it might
com a
be fun
Fucalor
to
pra...
visit. I spoke to Lauma before I left too, and she thought it was a great idea to get out for a bit. It's just, I received quite different travel advice from the two of them.
Ah, a Furina tá passeando.
Oh? How so?
Well, Lauma told me to go out and experience new things and make new friends.
What a wonderful suggestion. That's how a trip should be.
What about Nefer?
She said, don't trust anyone and don't talk to strangers.
Yep, that sounds like her.
I can understand that too. It shows this Nefer cares about you a great deal, Miss Columbina.
Yes, so I plan on combining their advice. All I need to do is turn strangers into friends, and then I can talk to them.
Huh. That kinda makes sense. But also, not.
Hey, Chiori. Oh, look who's back. Happy Fontanalia Festival, you two.
Nossa diva do primeiro Fontanale.
Oh, looks like we have a superstar in our midst. How about an autograph, Big Shot?
Haha, very funny.
Olá, Vini.
All settled then?
A Columbina sem entender porque ela deu
Yep,
soquinho
the
na
Duke
outra.
gave his blessing, and I cleared
E
it
meu
with
Deus,
the
o Wesley
Udex.
vindo também.
During the festival, inmates with good behavior will get a chance to spend some time on the outside.
Under the stringent supervision of the Special Patrol, of course.
Risley! It's been a while. Happy Fontanalia Festival!
Does that mean Veronique and her brother will be at the festival?
During a specific window of time, sure. Doesn't hurt to give the inmates something to look forward to. A little sun'll do them some good, I
Nossa, eu tinha
think.
esquecido como que era a voz
This
do
is
Wesley.
a friend from your travels, I'm guessing. Thought I heard something along those lines.
Right! We should make some introductions, huh? Chevros, Risley, this is Columbina. A friend we met in Nocry.
Welcome to Fontaine, Miss Columbina. I bet the weather's been quite an adjustment.
Yeah.
Todo mundo já, tipo, what's happening?
And not the good kind, I take it.
No, I quite like it. It's a lot warmer than Not Cry.
Gente, ela não sabe muito bem como socializar, ela tá aprendendo, tá bom?
Then what was the punch for?
Oh, should I not have done that? The flowers that bloom here are so vibrant, and the people are so kind. I just wanted to become friends as fast as possible.
Ah, so that was meant as a gesture of friendship. Is that right, Miss Columbina?
Mm-hmm. Isn't that what friends do?
Right. Might have been a bit premature in this instance, though. Your friend here is quite the character.
Ela não sai muito. Ela não tem muita experiência com pessoas.
Good thing we said something. You weren't seriously gonna go around punching every single person in Fontaine, were you?
No, just the ones I wanted to be friends with.
That's not... what Paimon's trying to say is, maybe keep the punches to a minimum until after you're friends with someone.
If you say so.
You're quite the character, Miss Columbina.
So, are we friends?
Of course. Any friend of the traveler is a friend of mine.
Columbina, você tá tranquila, tá? Fica comigo aqui que tá tudo sob controle. A Nefer não precisa se preocupar com nada.
Yeah.
When it comes to friends, you sure know how to pick 'em.
So Miss Columbina is the lead actress I've been hearing so much about. The whole thing about her aura is starting to make more sense.
You gonna be part of the film this time too, Chevros?
That was the plan. But now that Mr. Xavier has changed the direction, I don't think I'm in quite as many scenes. It's all for the best, though. A different crew asked me to help consult on some of their musket work.
Oh, sounds like our trusty musketeer is as popular as ever.
I'm just going where I'm needed. I'm more than willing to help with whatever this production needs as well.
Olha o hashtag spoiler agora. Ah, você printou esse momento? Ah, depois eu olho. Mas muito bom, mano. Elas dando soquinho. Boa noite. Boa noite, Kim.
Ah, well, speaking of, would you happen to know if there are scenic locations around the court of
Gente, não faz
Fontaine
um
that
tempo que já que eu cortei o
other
cabelo já.
crews haven't booked?
The festival's pretty popular this year, so there's not a lot left. You might just have to talk it over with the other productions and see if they'll let you squeeze in here and there.
I see.
Having trouble finding a filming location?
Yes, we made a last-minute decision to go down a different route, so the indoor locations we reserved are no longer a good fit. And it looks like all of the best outdoor spots have been taken.
You
Não, tem que
know,
se sentir
I
culpado
might
não,
know a
Kim.
place.
Eu
Good
só
views, good
comentei por falar
atmosphere,
só.
and no production team has snatched it up.
That sounds perfect.
O barco.
You want me to reveal it just like that? Come on, let it be a surprise.
Eu ia perguntar
As
onde é
much
que
as
entra o
that
barco nessa
sounds
história.
Riveting. I think we should divide and conquer. You go do that, and Director Farina and I will take Miss Columbina around the city to discuss lighting and styling. Is that all right with you, Miss Columbina?
Traveler?
Claro que sim, pode confiar nessas pessoas.
Yeah, everyone here is our friend. So don't worry about a thing and just focus on enjoying your trip.
Okay.
All right, then the Traveler and I will go check out this potential filming location. It might even give me some inspiration for the new script.
I'll leave this to the Duke then. Until later, everyone. Maybe we'll run into each other on set.
Okay then. Lead the way, Risley. Paimon's not built for suspense. Let's get this show on the road.
Who said anything about roads?
Huh?
Fontaine no verão ensolarado, se nós encontrarmos novamente. Obrigada pelo follow, senhor Paulinho BRTV. Seja muito bem-vindo e muito boa noite. Sim, e quem eu fiz? Só que eu tava esperando terminar de falar pra eu parar de falar em cima do texto. Mas sim, eu fiz a missão da área nova já. Ah lá, o barco! Aê, mano, esse barco tem que servir pra alguma coisa. Esse barco tem que servir pra alguma coisa, pô. Fechou no final? Eu gostei bastante da missão.
Hey, you brought the wingolette up to the surface?
It'd make quite the grand backdrop for a film, don't you think?
Paimon's more focused on the fact that this thing is supposed to be underwater, inside the fortress of Meripede.
True. And keeping up with the maintenance on a vessel this big is a lot of work. It takes a crazy amount of manpower just to keep it up and running.
Oh, Paimon kinda thought it just sat there until you needed it.
I wish it were that simple. The truth is the maintenance costs on this thing are substantial. So we decided to rent it out during the festival to earn some extra mora. Besides, the inmates are the ones who keep it in good shape. Seeing the fruits of their labor put to use is a good form of social rehabilitation for them.
Huh, you've really thought this through. What you think, Xavier? Is this a good place to shoot?
Ah, I've got it! Good messieurs and mesdemoiselles, I've got it!
Recebeu
Gonna take that as a
inspiração.
yes.
The beginning is the hardest part, and the opening of this film has been eluding me, but now I know just how it should start.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks for bringing us here, Risley.
Don't thank me just yet. This isn't quite a done deal.
Aí a gente vai trabalhar no barco pra pagar
Not a done deal, is it?
pro coisa.
Someone already
Ok.
rented it out? You said no other production teams had snatched it up.
This person isn't affiliated with a production team. The rental fee was high enough to scare off plenty of other film crews, but she didn't blink. Made quite the generous offer, and didn't even attempt to haggle.
Do you know what she plans to use it for? I'd like to at least have a rough idea before going in to negotiate.
I didn't ask for the details, but I did see what looked like a fishing permit and a business license on her desk. My guess is she's planning on using it for some kind of restaurant or aquarium.
A floating restaurant is sure to attract people. But an aquarium sounds cool, too. The views from the ship make it a great spot for a date!
The winglet might not be under my command right now, but it's always nice to see her admired.
A film is sure to drum up some good publicity as well. I do hope we can work something out with the current captain.
Well, guess we should head over and talk things out then.
Best of luck.
O Wesley nem vai junto. E eu estou entrando de New Villette. Faço assim: oi, eu sou o Udex dessa região. Eu mando aqui. Vai deixar eu usar o barco sim.
Wow! The winglet seems even bigger up close. The rooms are so spacious. Wonder who rented it out.
Eu tenho uma ideia.
Hello? Anyone there?
Parece que não.
Perhaps the captain had business to attend to elsewhere.
Não, na verdade tá falando.
Why rent such a massive boat just to have it sit here? Without even leaving so much as a note. Let's try again. Anyone there? Hello?
Que susto.
Seriously? Right now? What is it gonna take to get some decent sleep around here? Is a nap too much to ask for? Sorry, the aquarium's closed for the... Huh?
Meu Deus, se explica isso, gente. O Genshin animações.
Traveler! Paimon! Hold on!
Meu Deus, gente, ela tá se mexendo. Meu Deus, o que foi isso? Ela se mexendo assim.
This is just great! How am I gonna go out dressed like this? What happened to my regular clothes? The wash! I put them in the wash after I drank too much and fell into the fountain. Oh, this can't be happening! Am I seriously gonna go out like this?
Think we might have caught her at a bad time.
Gente, eu tô meio chocada com a boneca se mexendo.
I don't wanna hear it.
Hear what?
A single word about what I'm wearing. No comments, none. Is that clear?
Oh, coitada.
Oh, yep. Crystal.
Qual o problema? Ficou legal? Ah, ficou fofo.
Huh? You think so?
Meu Deus, a gente ainda tá ligada pela cabeça,
No, wait,
gente.
I told you not to say anything.
Mas eu não falei.
Then what was... Her thoughts. I heard her thoughts. How could I forget about that? Oh, this is so embarrassing. I seemed a little too pleased to get that compliment, didn't I? Wait, the mind reading went both ways. Does that mean the traveler's hearing all this too?
Eu não vi nada.
You clearly did.
Huh? What did we do? Paimon's not following.
Nothing. It's nothing. Let's just move on. Did you need something?
Do barco.
You're not
Por que
here
você alugou o
alone,
barco?
I see.
Hello, I'm Xavier, a film director and producer from Fontaine. I meant to introduce myself sooner, I just didn't want to, interrupt.
No wonder we ran into each other in Fontaine of all places. You must also be in town for the festival then.
That's right. We're helping Xavier with his film. In fact, we were hoping to shoot some scenes on this boat. You're the one who rented it out, right, Seed Lolly?
Me? Rent a boat? I wish I had that kind of spare cash floating around.
Uai, o que você tá
Not
fazendo
to
aqui, então?
mention the spare time. Don't get the wrong idea, though. I'm not here to sail off into the sunset and live out some cushy retirement life, okay? I'm not that old.
Then why you dress like... How did you end up staying aboard the Wingolette?
Well, I heard one of my favorite light novels was getting turned into a film,
okay.
so I came to Fontaine to catch the premiere. Originally, I booked a room near the Opera Epiclese, but I'm quite particular about where I sleep these days. I think it's an age thing. And that bed? Oh, I just couldn't sleep in it. I tried to find a different hotel, but with the festival, everything was completely booked. Just as I was worried I'd have to sleep under a bridge or something, I happened to spot a help wanted sign on the side of the road.
Oh, so you're here to take care of the boat?
No, I was hired to man the front desk. The pay is a bit low, but food and drinks are covered. And it includes room and board during the festival. Plus, the job is simple.
Acho que podemos
So
esperar
I thought I'd give it a shot.
Acho que podemos esperar algumas animações diferentes na National usam esses eventos antes pra testar. É o que eu falo, né? Tirando a missão de Sumero, que me decepcionou em questão de, tipo, como eles evoluíram em Not Cry, essa atualização toda de Not Cry serviu muito pra isso, né? Imagina a gente ir pra National sem ter todas essas coisas a mais que se teve na missão de Not Cry, o que tá tendo agora aqui, de, tipo... Antes até Nathan não fazia nada dessas coisas assim. Nathan começou eles em Fontaine, Nathan foi começando a inserir essas coisas, só que agora tá, tipo assim, imagina chegar no ápice do Genshin sem assim, as histórias serem contadas desse jeito, eu não consigo conceber mais.
Wow!
Sendo que aí eles entregam uma missão que nem a de Sumero, aí eu consigo conceber de que pode acontecer, na verdade.
What? You don't think I'm cut out for it? All I have to do is tell people the aquarium isn't open yet. Other than that, I'm free to do whatever I want. It's a pretty sweet gig.
That's all?
Yeah, I was also kinda shocked. But it's not a lie. Head downstairs and see for yourselves. There's nothing but empty tanks. Not a marine animal in sight.
Why?
Did your boss mention
Mas
anything
Sandrone
about
pegou
being
esse barco.
open to film crews using this space? Our production was hoping to film on the deck for a few scenes.
No. That never came up. You could just ask her.
Oh, she's around? What kind of person is she? We should know what we're heading into.
She's nice enough, I suppose. Pretty reasonable, too. Even offered for me to move to a bigger cabin if I was too cramped. Back at the Masters of the Nightwind, I'm used to being the one giving orders. But working under her doesn't feel like being bossed around. She seems to respect what I think.
Wow, she sounds like a great boss.
She did tell me she'd rather not be disturbed, though. She's been working on an important project, so I'd keep it brief.
Got it. Thanks for the—
All right, the captain's quarters are this way. I can take... Wait. But I'm wearing... whatever. I doubt she'll care. Just follow me. Miss Guillotin? These visitors were hoping to ask you about something.
Nossa, é assim que se fala o nome Guilhotin?
Miss Guillotin?
Vai continuar sendo Guilhotin.
I thought I said to limit the interruptions. Just tell them the aquarium is still...
Oi.
Sandrone, you're here?
Meu Deus, ela falou em evento. Ela falou em evento. Segurem. Segurem nas cadeiras.
Huh? You
Momentos raros.
know each other?
Are you okay, Sandrone? Do you still remember us? Everyone was so upset after what happened. We all missed you so much.
Miss Seatlolly, why don't you escort this gentleman to the reception area for a cup of tea? I have something to discuss with these two in private.
Ah, I see. Right this way, Mr. Xavier.
Sandrone? I really can't go anywhere without running into you two,
Não,
can I?
não. A gente aparece em todos os
Are
lugares.
you okay? During the battle, your core, it was...
Destroyed by that bastard, Dottore. That's right. But as you can see, I'm fine now. No major issues. Or at least, there shouldn't be. Oh, what a relief! Oh, why didn't you tell us sooner? Or come back to see your friends?
Now that I have the chance, I just want to say... Thank you for saving me.
Huh? Don't get the wrong idea. I only saved you so we could complete that formula and defeat Dottore once and for all. Even if he did crawl back from the grave to make us all miserable again.
That doesn't matter. You're still a hero.
All right. But it wasn't just me. All I did was lend my brilliant mind to the cause and take care of one part of the plan. Although, I'm not denying it would have fallen apart without me. You got that right. You're amazing. But how did you go from a, from a lifeless pile of scrap to looking like this? Well,
quem passou a
I
tesoura
was
da
trying
sua
to put it a
saia?
bit more gently, but yeah. Where do I even start?
Essa parte dessa música sempre me lembra alguma outra música. Eu nunca lembro que música que é. Ah lá, voltem com a minha saia!
Curse it all! Where am I? Did we do it? How much time has passed? I'm not in one of that lunatic's experimental labs, am I? Wait, Fontaine decor. Books from the Research Institute. Phew. One thing at a time. Initiate self-diagnostics. Assess the extent of the damage. Cut power to compromised, non-essential components. Then reconstruct available action modules. Severe damage to the core. Dottore, you bastard. Polonia?
Eu nunca vou perdoar Arroio. Eu nunca vou perdoar Arroio.
Polonia, wake up! Activate!
Eu nunca vou perdoar Arroio.
You're in even worse shape than me. Internal gears and energy circuits are barely intact. Extreme damage to the core, just like me. Rebooting is off the table. Even if I could repair the damage, I don't know if... You used up all your critical energy in those final moments, didn't you? To protect the core of that guy in the hat, and the numerological array. Wait, the array. Yes! The prototype is still here. But can I even run it in this state? Whatever. I have to try. I just need to confirm one thing. Activate the numerological array. Connect the computing core to my body. Just like I thought. It needs too much computing power. Cut off power supply to all functions except the thinking module. Please. I just need to ask one question. Initiate query regarding the 3 Moon Sisters. How many living moon goddesses are there in possession of the Trilunar Authority? 1. It worked. You did it, Columbina.
You made it back. But how did I survive? The self-diagnostics showed damage severe enough to shut me down for good. What triggered the reboot? A built-in message. Only visible after a core reboot. The final gift. Alen! Were you the one who gave me this second chance? But why now? What activated it? What is that? A vision? Wait, no. It's a stellar linchpin?
Eu nunca vou perder arroio. Nunca vou perder arroio.
A stellar linchpin? What's that?
You can think of it as a rare kind of vision. As for what causes one to manifest, well, that's still unknown. But in Snezhnaya, or in Afatui's research at least, it's believed to have some connection to the third descender.
The third descender? We knew his remains were used to create the Gnosis, but this is the first we're hearing about a stellar linchpin.
You knew about the remains? Right, of course. Look who I'm talking to. Yes, the Heavenly Principles used the remains of the third descender to create the seven Gnosis as a means to consolidate the Archon system. Visions result from that same system, so extrapolating from there, it's clear that the manifestation of a vision is also, to some extent, related to the third descender. Still following?
Depois de Nazuma, que a Raiden fala pra gente que não é a gente que emite as visões, não é o Arconte do elemento que dá as visões do elemento, a gente nunca mais teve uma atualização sobre de onde as visões vêm. A gente sabe como o que meio que ativa elas, né? E que a aparição delas tem a ver com a vontade das pessoas. Mas a gente não teve nenhuma atualização sobre... O Nivelete fala? Eu não lembro mais o que o Nivelete fala, então. Vou levar meu negócio na cozinha, peraí. Antes que eu acabe derrubando aqui o caldo do que nojo. Eu não lembro o que ele fala, mas eu sei que ele fala. Então, eu também não lembro o que ele fala. Mais ou menos.
For those that wield them, visions serve as a means to channel elemental power. The same is true of stellar linchpins. The difference is that, when wielding elemental energy, stellar linchpin users often exhibit a unique kind of power that seems to come from beyond to that.
Ah, sim.
It's believed that, when a stellar linchpin manifests, impurities from the remains of the third descender get fixed in place. Hence, the name. That's also believed to be the source of the strange power I just mentioned.
We've heard that visions can appear when someone has a really strong wish or desire. Stellar linchpins sound kind of similar, so does that mean...
Huh? Oh, don't look at me like that. I've never had any grand wishes or aspirations. Just a list of things that drive me up the wall. So if you're asking why this thing appeared, I have no clue. All I know is that without it, The gift Elen left me, this built-in second chance, never would have triggered. The damage to my core was
E o
too
que ele
severe.
integrou que era a segunda
But thanks
chance?
to the stellar linchpin's manifestation, it did trigger. And after my core rebooted, I was able to repair the damage to my body. I also managed to import the numerological array, along with some of Polonia's surviving algorithms, into this form.
Wait, does that mean Polonia is...
Yes. Unfortunately, Polonia is... beyond repair.
Eu nunca vou perdoar, Arroio! Como a Alerquino fala, às vezes só a vontade de matar alguém é suficiente pra conseguir uma visão. É, então, pois é.
Oh, we're so sorry to hear that. But you also mentioned something about a
Eu nunca vou perdoar
final
Arroio, gente.
gift?
Nunca vou superar essa perda.
Yes. Elen often spoke to me about wishes and desires when he was alive. I suppose he thought there might come a day when I wished for something, and was willing to sacrifice my own life to fulfill it. So he left me a chance to start over.
Ah, tá. Não, tá, ok. Acho que eu tô... Esse presente, você não sabia disso?
No, never. Elen once said I was his proudest masterpiece. That might sound boastful coming from me, but it's also an undeniable fact. After Elen died, I started studying how Polonia and I worked. Polonia is essentially a computational machine, so it wasn't difficult to figure out the mechanical principles there. But when it came to my own structure, that's when Elen, the Lord Artificer's true greatness, struck me once again. I attempted to imitate it when I created Catherine, but in the end, she turned out to be nothing more than a superficial replica.
What? But his creation skill, Catherine, is super impressive. We were shocked when we first found out she was a puppet.
No, she's nothing compared to what Elen was able to create. Some of the mechanical principles of my own core are still a complete mystery to me. Keeping that gift hidden wasn't even a challenge for him. Just a shame I had to waste it on fighting Dottore. I just couldn't stand the thought of him coming out on top.
Você deu uma segunda chance ao mundo, você não foi um desperdício.
If you put it that way, the world owes me a whole lot then, doesn't it?
Wait, but all this still doesn't explain what you're doing here. Risley said you rented the ship and even had some kind of fishing permit?
That's because I'm trying to go back to the place Elen and I lived when he was alive. My former home, I suppose you could say. The second chance wasn't the only part of the gift. According to the message, Elen left me a few other things that are stored in the house we shared together. I'm hoping that whatever he left me can help fix certain anomalies in my rebooted core. And help me understand why I received a stellar linchpin in the first place.
Okay, so go back then. What does that have to do with fishing?
And to think I'm talking to the saviors of Fontaine. Did you forget that the water levels have been rising for centuries? I can't just go back to the place I used to live because now it's underwater.
Oh, right.
With the rising water levels and changes in terrain, it's not just a matter of finding where it is, but also clearing away any sediment or debris. But Fontaine law prohibits unauthorized individuals and organizations from excavating underwater ruins. A Melazine caught me the minute I even made an attempt.
Why not apply for authorization then?
And face the endless slog of Fontainian bureaucracy. No thanks.
A burocracia
Besides,
de Fontaine
I'm
é
a
complicada
Fatui
mesmo.
harbinger. The diplomatic implications alone would be enough to give the gestionnaires at the Palais Mermonia a headache. A fishing permit, on the other hand, isn't difficult to obtain at all. Minimal paperwork required. And under the name Guillotin, the application was a cinch.
So you're exploiting a legal loophole?
Am I? That underwater home belongs to me. If I happen to chance upon it while doing some fishing, what's the issue with that?
Fique esperto que eu sou amiga do juiz, hein? Sou amiga do juiz, sou amiga de Melozinho, sou amiga do dono da cadeia. Sorte sua que eu sou sua amiga também.
Of course, I do have to catch some fish to put in the aquarium, just in case the gestionnaires come to check up on things. That's also the reason I hired someone to man the front desk.
Huh? But isn't that kind of a waste? He went to all the trouble of getting a business license and rented out this giant ship. Just for show?
If you want to run an aquarium that bad, be my guest. Use the facilities however you want. I'm certainly not going to stop you. All I want is to go back home and see what other gifts Alain wanted me to inherit. Hold on. Enough about me. What are you two even doing here?
Então, já que eu posso usar o barco do jeito que eu quiser...
Seriously? They've been in there forever.
Gente, o que aconteceu que eles
The
decidiram animar
reaction
só
when
a
they saw
Cintilali?
each other was strange, to say the least. You're lucky I was nice enough to leave the room and give them some space. Back in the Masters of the Nightwind, I'm the one who gets to kick people out. I just want to know what they're talking about. Should I cast a little eavesdropping spell? Oh, no, what am I thinking? I'm Granny Eastleigh, the great shaman of the Masters of the Nightwind. I can't do something like that. This is just ridiculous. Making me wait out here for so long? Where's their respect for their elders?
Oh, here they are.
Were you back there arguing or something? What took you so long?
Caraca, lembrei! Eu acho que eu lembrei de onde que a música me lembra, de onde que essa música me lembra. Eu não sei, não é que a música é igual, que tem a mesma crescente, mas eu acho que... Será que é? Será que me lembra da Autoneb? Será que é? Eu acho que é da Autoneb que a música me lembra. Me deu um negócio assim, eu acho que talvez seja. Talvez seja isso. Perdão. É que eu tô há muito tempo tentando perceber de onde que essa música me lembra. Então, será que é Dalton Neb? Agora que eu pensei, talvez seja Dalton Neb, que me lembra aquela crescente ali do... Desculpa, é meio complicado.
The two of you are already acquainted with Miss Guillotin, then?
Sim, eu conheço todo mundo em todos os lugares.
Oh, yep. But don't worry, we got everything sorted. Sandrone agreed to let us shoot on the ship, but it has to be when she's not here.
When she's not here?
That's right.
You'll excuse me if I didn't exactly ask for this little reunion. I wasn't planning on seeing anyone. Like I said, my core is severely damaged. Even with the gift, there are anomalies that are making things unstable. I don't even know if I can continue to function without issues. So the priority is to fix these anomalies and get answers to my own questions. Then, I can see the people that need seeing.
Anyway, just let Sandrone know when you plan to film Xavier, and she'll, steer clear.
I do hope I'm not causing Miss Guillotin too much trouble.
No! She just wants to keep a low profile for her own, complicated reasons. She doesn't want anyone else to know she's here.
Understood. I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Oh, and St. Lale?
Huh?
Ela quer falar com você.
You mean Miss Guillotin? What does she want? Oh, please don't let it be about the pajamas.
What? The seventh of the Fatui Harbingers?
Why are you telling me all this?
I asked the traveler about you, and I've decided it's best to be open in this instance. I can understand if you would rather not work for a Harbinger. Regardless, the room on the ship is yours to keep. You're an acquaintance of the traveler, and I plan to honor that.
Wait, she's actually nice?
Gente, isso daí é só o efeito de estou nesse momento aqui que eu revivi o presente do Alan e pá, tô num momento meio sentimental, ou isso é fruto de todas as sessões de terapia que o Albedo fez pra ela durante a missão de de Not Cry?
It's not a problem. The captain also worked for the Fatui, and he helped Natlan a great deal.
Realmente é a
We know
solução, não é
that there are
mesmo?
good people among your ranks. Besides, I've been around long enough to know what it means to earn one's keep. This isn't Natlan, and I don't expect special treatment. Besides, sitting at a desk isn't exactly backbreaking work.
Pô, os dois, realmente vai
I
ser os dois no
appreciate
momento
that
aí.
perspective, great shaman.
Seat Lolly. Just call me Seat Lolly. That title makes me sound so... old.
Well, Seat Lolly, the traveler and I are looking for something, so we'll be heading underwater together soon. I'll leave the ship in your care while we're gone.
Together? How often?
Not too
o
often.
lado
We're heading
ciumento
out
de
in a
Sonderia
bit,
da
but I'll be
Tistilari.
available if you need something.
You couldn't, go alone?
I wanted to, but she was concerned about my physical well-being, so she offered to come with.
Guess my mental well-being means nothing then.
Huh?
Acho que a Tistilari é o boneco que mais dá pinta de que ela tem uma queda pelo viajante. Boa noite, Tori. Ah, a skin ficou uma gracinha mesmo. Eu achei que ficou uma gracinha a skin mesmo.
All right. Our first stop is the Barrel region.
Então não, deixa bem
After
óbvio.
Alan
Sim.
left the Fontaine Research Institute, he lived in seclusion
E
somewhere
aí, aqui em
around
segundo
there.
lugar. Ah, mas só que a Yaka, ela é discreta, né? Ela Nossa, faz tempo que eu não nado.
This place has changed a lot. Guess I really have been gone for a long time. Let's look around and see what we can learn. Oh, and don't forget to catch a few to take back. We need to keep up appearances, remember?
Mano, eu não tanco que quando tem essas coisas de flutuar e tudo mais, eles têm que ficar eles ficam colocando um blur aqui em volta aqui no...
Poisson isn't too far from here, right? It's all a bit nostalgic, I guess. Back when I lived here, all this was still above water. All right, I have a general understanding of the terrain changes and sediment accumulation. We can stop here for now.
Claro que no personagem masculino o blur é na frente.
That went smoother than
Ué,
expected.
então se até os... Só que se até os
appreciate the
personagens
help.
masculinos tem blur, pra que o
No
blur,
problem.
gente?
You doing okay though, Sandrone?
Isso, deve
Seeing
ser,
your
na
home
verdade.
looked nothing like you remember.
Então, deve ser só pra... É uma saída do efeito de vento, de movimento da água, então, e do vento. Eles não conseguem fazer só um fade out no negócio?
I'm fine.
Fazer um degradê de opacidade,
Times
gente?
change. People change. That's the one thing you can actually count on. I made peace with that a long
É
time
censura mesmo,
ago.
mas... A gente escala e não tem censura na escalada.
You should head back and put them in the aquarium tanks. We finished ahead of schedule, so your crew is probably still on the ship. I'll follow in a bit.
Right. Xavier said he was gonna test out a couple of shots.
Tem certeza de que não quer que a gente vá junto?
I'm sure. I want to take another look around on my own.
Okay then. Want us to let you know when the filming is done?
No need. Columbina relies on Kuvaki to perceive her surroundings. In Nodcry, her senses are heightened because Kuvaki is everywhere. But here, as long as she doesn't activate her abilities, her range of perception should be equivalent to an average person's line of sight. I figured that out back in Snezhnaya.
That's oddly specific.
I have hiding from her down to a science. So, what? Things might be a bit different now that she's merged with the Moon Sisters, but I doubt there's been a drastic change. The point is, you two can head back. Don't worry about me.
Será?
Okay, if you say so. Come find us on the ship if you need anything.
What did you leave for me, Elen? Did you know I would come back? Or did you make it so I would have to?
Os travesseirinhos da Citilali. Sempre um esculacho, não é mesmo? Avançar para a missão. Ah, tá. Não, não é a missão de história essa. É a missão do barco mesmo. Não, quero história. Fofa também. Ficou uma gracinha. Não, é essa missão mesmo? O quê? Ah, não. Tá aqui. É aqui, tá certo. Já tava acionada já. Cadê?
They're filming over there.
Oops, sorry.
Ah, agora a Charlotte vai aparecer.
What's your take, Detective?
Bullet wound to the chest. Gunpowder residue on the clothes. The victim must have been shot at close range.
You think it was someone they knew?
Yes. It's possible the suspect arranged for them to meet at this very spot.
A reasonable deduction. But you're overlooking a crucial clue.
What?
The victim's pocket watch is missing.
Lock
And cut! I think we got it! Good work, everyone! Phew, finally.
Acting was nerve-wracking for me when I first tried it too. Just loosen up, and you'll get used to it in no time.
Chevrus! Charlotte!
Oh, hello there, you two.
You're filming here too? Oh, so Charlotte's crew must have been the one that asked you to help out, huh, Chevrus?
Yep, they heard about a potential filming location and wanted to come check it out.
But when we got here, your crew had already beaten us to it. Luckily, Xavier and our director, Lapine Pauline, go way back. In the end, we agreed to just share each other's filming locations.
Considering all the last-minute changes, that's just what Musketeer Pictures needed.
For sure! Based off the scene just now, you must be the star of the film, Charlotte!
You bet! This detective costume really suits me, don't you think?
Oh, for sure. You're already right at home lurking in the shadows taking pictures of this and that. Add a notepad and you're practically method.
Thanks, Miss Chiori. I appreciate the compliment.
Eu não vou lembrar da voz
That
antiga
didn't sound
da
much like a
Charlotte
compliment to Paimon.
pra poder fazer.
So this is a film set? It looks like a very happy place.
This must all be quite new to you, Miss Columbina.
Yes. I watched a few films with a friend once, but she thought there was no point if I wouldn't open my eyes. So she stopped inviting me. Looks like I missed out on a lot.
Não é tarde pra experimentar agora.
True. But being an actor seems like a tough job.
Huh? Most people would swap lives with an actor in a heartbeat. The lifestyle is so glamorous, and the pay is more than generous.
But they have to act out lives that aren't their own, with the whole world watching on in judgment. If they don't do it justice, it must feel like they're letting people down.
That's exactly how it feels. This young lady has quite the unique perspective. Well, that's true. But these actors are here because they want to be and they think it's fun. Most of them, at least.
Not to mention, the film we're shooting is based entirely on you, Miss Columbina. You just need to be true to yourself.
I don't have to pretend to be someone I'm not?
Not at all. Authenticity is what we're after. For example, this first scene opens with you on the boat, sailing to your friend's homeland. You just need to think about that moment in the story and picture how you would feel.
Oh, okay.
We're all here? Wonderful! Let's head to the deck and get shooting. Oh, and this is for you, dear Paimon, your clapperboard.
Whoa! Is this the same one Paimon used for the Two Musketeers?
The very same. I saved it just for you.
Thanks, Xavier! Feels like being reunited with an old friend.
Meu aparelho fotográfico ainda está guardado?
Of course! That said, I have a different job in mind for you this time, traveler.
Okay.
Our film is focusing on a single protagonist, so conveying the subtle changes in her state of mind is of the utmost importance. In addition to the actor's own performance, another way we can convey that is through lighting.
Huh? But there's already a lighting specialist, isn't there?
Yes, but it's clear the Traveler and Miss Columbina share a deep bond. You might have a better chance of understanding her frame of mind in certain scenes.
Oh, that makes sense.
So, what do you say? Willing to take on the role of lighting specialist?
Com prazer, mas não sei se quero abrir mão do cobiçado título de operadora do aparelho fotográfico.
Then we'll combine them! You can be the chief lighting and camera specialist! It's settled! I leave the job of translating our leading lady's inner thoughts in your capable hands.
Ok.
All right, without any further ado, it's time for production on our film, A Homecoming, to officially begin! Turning it over to you
Yay.
once again, Director Farina.
All right. Positions, everyone. Camera operator, clapper loader, get set up. Let me know when lighting is good to go. All you need to worry about, Miss Columbina, is hitting your mark. Other than that, just focus on immersing yourself in the emotions of the moment.
Okay.
Good. Lighting, are we ready?
É, só isso? Aqui. Não, calma. Ei, não, desce da luz. Ah, não, foi sem querer. Não, calma que eu... Por que agora só tem uma? Peraí. Ah, não, continuar colocando. Ah, aí eu não posso mais mudar. Tá, não, calma. Entendi.
Ready. All right, quiet on set. 3, 2, 1.
Não, tá bom, eu tava vendo qual é o jeito que eu mais queria a luzinha.
This is her homeland.
Columbina.
Cut! The emotions I'm looking for were definitely there. Let's just try to keep it a bit more natural. Oh, but definitely keep that gesture at the end. I loved how real it felt. You looked genuinely moved. All right, if you're ready, let's go for another take. Miss Columbina?
That presence. It kind of felt like... Sandrone?
Hoje é aniversário da Bárbara? Minha xará. Yeah, ato 1, ok.
Water comes in...
Tic-tac, tic-tac, tic-tac.
Many flavors to the discerning palate.
Sandrone said
Ih,
that
Villette,
if
tá chorando por
everything
quê?
goes smoothly, we should be able to pinpoint the exact location of her home today. Let's head to the wing-a-let and meet up with her.
Olá, Tico. Oi, Sandrone, voltei.
Ah, you're here. We should get going then. Xavier and the others should be filming soon.
How's it going?
Tudo bem com
Have
você?
you managed to figure out the location of your home yet?
I've narrowed down a few potential locations. We just need to take a sample from each one. Once the equipment analyzes them, we should know the exact location and where to find the entrance.
Great! We should get started then.
All right, let's get a move on. That should do it. Let's head back. The filming should be just about done. We made good time. We might even know the location by the end of the day.
You sound pretty happy about that.
Do I? I suppose I've just had enough of these anomalies I've been dealing with. The sooner I can fix them, the better. Anyway, enough chit-chat. We have work to do. Oh, but let's head in through the side door. I don't want to run into the crew on the deck. All right, now we just need to wait for the results. Since we have some time to kill, I suppose I might as well see how this aquarium of yours is coming along. You seemed quite enthusiastic about it, after all.
Hugo da Igria, obrigada pelo follow. Seja muito bem-vindo. Muito boa noite.
It's really coming together.
Ponte na Ilha de Verão Ensolarado, ato 2. Aqueles que perdemos. Eu nem sei se estou falando o nome do evento direito. Ai. Ai. Aqui os aquários.
Oh, kind of impressive, actually. These must be the ones we caught the
Não,
first
não, esse
time
não é
we
o que vai
went
pra Lua.
underwater.
O da Lua eu já fiz a missão ontem e anteontem no YouTube. Tem tudo lá na parte de ao vivo, tudo gravado. Ou na playlist de Missões de Mundo do Genshin. Caso queira ver, eu fiz quinta e sexta as missões que vai pra Lua. Esse daqui é o evento de Fontaine / Lendária da Sandrone.
Like it?
It's fine, I guess. Nothing special.
Come on! It sounded like you really liked it just now.
You're that proud of it? Is this a sense of accomplishment or something?
Well, yeah. And it's pretty.
You know it's gonna be gone soon, though, right?
What do you mean?
Não,
After
só
the
que eu não estou
festival, this ship will be returned to the
fazendo
fortress of Meropide, and this aquarium will be no more.
So?
Não estou fazendo
So, no matter how much work you put into this place, once the festival is
joguinhos,
over,
estou
it's all
fazendo
just
só a
going to
historinha.
disappear.
Not making the most of it when we have the chance is an even bigger waste.
But if you know it's all going to be gone one day, why even bother?
Well, because
Because you still get to keep the things you gain along the way. And those are things that can never be replaced.
Doesn't that make losing them even harder?
well, if you put it like that. But the happy memories we make along the way last forever. You just have to take a more glass-half-full perspective. Not to mention, everything we do here is gonna be on film, so it'll still live on in some shape or form.
And when you look back on it, only happy memories will come to mind.
Exactly!
So it's about finding joy in the process itself.
Traveler! You're back already?
What's wrong with that? You say that like it's terrible news or something.
How did you get here? I didn't see you on the deck. Oh, never mind. We need to help Miss Guillotin hide ASAP. The crew is heading over here to shoot any second.
What? They should be done by now.
There was a mishap earlier that cost them some time. I was waiting on deck so I could warn you the minute you showed up. Anyway, you should head back to the captain's cabin right away. They're gonna be here any minute now.
Ugh, finally! That's a wrap for the scenes on the deck. Wouldn't have taken half as long if the wind hadn't snapped our equipment in two.
Uh-oh! Too late!
Change of plans then. You'll just have to hide.
Hide? And where exactly am I supposed to
Esconde,
do that?
Sandrone. Bota ela... Se faz de peixe, Sandrone. Entra aí.
There's a box over there! You can get in that!
Huh? You expect me to...
Do I need my makeup done for the next scene too?
For the love of... Let me see. Maybe just a quick touch-up.
Huh? Traveler and Paimon? What are you doing here? I thought you took the day off to take care of something.
Estou animada para Snatchneia, sim. Estou animada para as terras de Anastasia Fyodorovna Snatchneia. Estou animada.
Huh? Oh, well, it didn't take as long as we were expecting, so we came back early. What about you guys? You're still not done shooting for the day?
No, we ran into an issue that, set us back. It meant Miss Charlotte's crew wasn't able to wrap either. We both still have scenes to shoot in this aquarium.
Oh, that's not ideal. For several reasons. Let us help then. The sooner we wrap, the sooner everyone can get some rest.
All right.
Thanks, you two.
Miss Charlotte's crew can go first then. If I'm not mistaken, you still have a night shoot later.
Thanks, Director Farina!
A roupa dela tava lavando, por isso que
Of
tava...
course. Fellow artists should help each other out where we can.
Agreed. Well then, camera, lights, get set up. Actors, give your lines a quick once-over. Let's try to get this in one take. All right, places, everyone! And 3, 2, 1, action!
So, the story ends like this. But when Duke Saint Germanus departed, he clearly said that everything was beyond redemption.
Huh? That sounds familiar. Wait, it's from that novel I came across while researching the numerological array.
He's only a genius when it comes to mechanics.
Ah,
And
não, vi aqui
everything
também,
else,
né, agora.
he's
Todo
just an
mundo tá todo
ordinary
nesse-
person. Huh? What was that noise? Whatever, I'll just fix it in post.
Miss Jacoba, please don't speak as if I were the accomplice.
Not so hard. This box isn't sturdy enough for that.
This is why I keep saying, don't put too much trust in Clockwork Mecha. Unlike humans, machines don't have a heart.
A heart?
That's right. It's what's on the inside. It's also referred to as someone's soul, or likened to free will. You can think of it as a person's core, what makes them unique. In general, though, people don't believe machines are capable of having a soul.
You said my emotion module was faultless.
It is, but that's not quite the same thing.
Do you think I have one then? A heart?
I don't think so. I know so. The question is, do you recognize it within yourself?
That's where you're wrong.
I can't believe this. Forcing me to hide in a box and listen to this drivel. Me.
In the end, clocks tick through tranquil years. Fish swim in crystalline springs. No matter how grand a dream is, it will fade away like this. Forlorn, wordless, silent.
And cut. Whew, that was a long one. What did you think?
If she makes them do another take, I'm going to flip a lid. And not just the one to this box.
Well, there were some weird audio things going on, but acting-wise, it was great.
Não tem
It's a
nada de
keeper.
errado acontecendo com o áudio, gente.
Perfect.
Não tinha
That
nenhum
means-
barulho acontecendo.
I can get out of this box.
It's our turn. Camera operator, set up for the next scene.
A cara do Trevor. A cara da Lumini.
In this one, our protagonist peruses an aquarium in a foreign land and gets swept up in memories of her friend.
Então,
So, in terms of lighting,
Então, eu
that's
vou...
the vibe we're going for. Got that?
Eu vou querer pegar a Odete por motivo de balé e, consequentemente, vou querer a Tsarissa. Ou seja, eu vou ter que segurar a minha cryofobia. Porque já tem as duas bonecas que eu mais quero são cryo, né? Chocante, eu sei.
Shoot. I thought there'd be a break and sync.
Acho que ela vai ter que aguentar mais um pouco.
Break a leg. Yep,
Break
we're
a
headed
leg.
off to shoot our next scene.
All right, quiet on set. We're about to start rolling. Ready, Miss Columbina? Miss Columbina?
I think she would like this.
Quick, we should roll on this.
Furina, tipo, grava,
It
grava,
doesn't
grava.
forage with the others, or prey upon its smaller kin. Instead, it remains where it is, cradled in the coral's quiet beauty, as though the raging cyclones above are of no consequence. And yet, she still stood before the cyclone in the end. So I think that story has it wrong. She is no different than us. She has a heart.
Meu Deus, eu tampando a Colombina. Meu Deus, coitada, eu tampando a Colombina aqui. Nessa cena incrível aqui, ó. Ai, que bonitinhas. Meu Deus. Cadê eu? Reapareça, Bárbara.
really onto us?
What is she doing?
Cut!
You okay, Columbina?
Sumiu tal qual uma caixa do Lini. E ela mágica, pô, mano.
Oh,
Por que eu falo que eu não gosto de do elemento? Não é nem de não gostar, é só porque eu nunca teve muitos bonecos que me atraíam no Cryo, aí eu só não tinha boneco Cryo, sabe? Aí virou uma piada no chat, falando que eu sou cryofóbica.
Why don't we take a short break? It's been a long day of shooting so far. That last take was beautifully organic, though. We can use it as is. No need to go again.
Thanks, Director Farina. But I'm fine to continue.
You're sure? In that case, let's shoot some quick B-roll. Then we can move to our next outdoor scene.
We're in the clear this time.
Ugh! Absolutely suffocating.
You okay, Sandrone?
Right as rain. Come on, let's go check the test results. It's time for me to go home.
Vá até o refúgio. Corre, corre, corre. Babi, lembra do meme dos arcontes com roupa de soldado de braços abertos? Em sinal de proteção a alguém. Sim! Me pergunto como irá concluir aquele meme com arconte cryo após... É, tem que ver como é que vai ser. Como é que vai ser esse esquema aí. Ah, tem que ir lá longe. Nossa, Sandrone.
All right, it should be around here. Give me some space. I'll activate the water insulating mechanism.
The what?
Alain, much like Renee, had long predicted that the water levels in Fontaine would rise. Thanks to his expertise in mechanics, he was able to implement a few simple measures to protect our home from flooding. I told him there was no need, that I would just move when the water rose too high. But it would seem he knew a day like this would come. All right, the silt has been cleared away.
Yes.
Go activate the mechanism for the first sluice gate. That will fill the empty middle chamber with water. All right, now turn on the drainage mechanism in front of the second sluice gate, and this chamber will become empty once again.
So, this is where you used to live? It's beautiful! There's even a garden!
Back when I lived here, it was my job to tend to the potted plants and flower beds. Still growing strong even after all this time. Who would have thought? If the weather was nice, I would take Alen out in his wheelchair and we would go for a walk. Before long, we started bringing Polonia along too. Come to think of it, I was the only one who could get around easily back then. Polonia always got stuck at some point, and it was up to me to launch a rescue mission.
Parece uma lembrança feliz.
Happy? I suppose they were. Uneventful, but pleasant. Repetitive, but peaceful. It was like living in a world where time didn't exist. Of course, that was all just an illusion. Death still awaits all of us at the end. Oh. All right, enough standing around. Let's head inside. Yep, this place is exactly how I left it. Nothing has changed.
Ah, Sandrone, você tem uma coisa que preciso devolver pra você.
What is it?
Suas anotações.
Huh? How did you get... Oh, Arlecchino gave it to you, didn't she? And you... read the whole thing. Just so you know, a lot of that was written a long time ago.
Não, e o modelo do Vente ele é diferente,
desk,
ainda
to
assim.
be exact.
O Vente tem um modelo, um modelo que é diferente ainda. Mas né, só que só tem o Zhongli e ele de homem dos Arcontes, né? Não me deram mais nenhum rasbando, pô. Tiraram o meu Arconte de Sumero, que originalmente, aparentemente, era pra ser um personagem masculino e virou a Nahida. Aparentemente, supostamente, no caso, né? Nós não sabemos. São coisas, vazamentos da época lá do começo do coisa.
Anyway, since you've already read it, you should just hold on to it. I can always start a new one. Well, feel free to look around. I'm going to start looking for the gift Alen mentioned. Oh, but be careful with the stuff around here. I'm not saying you can't touch anything. Just try not to choke on the dust. Coffee. Tea.
É, sim, antes de ir na Zuma, sempre que tinha falava do Arconte Sumero, era falado em português, pelo menos no masculino. Só que eu não sei como que era no chinês e no inglês. Três deusas da lua, quatro sombras, as quatro sombras. Nos resta só o Fone ver o que o Fones vai ser. Só que levando em conta que sombras corre o perigo de ser feito a imagem do Fones. Parece uma bancada de fabricação de algum tipo de maquinário. A mesa está repleta de ferramentas variadas, o que deixa tudo confuso para mim, já que não sei nada sobre mecânica.
This was Alan's workbench. Later on, of course, it became mine. It's where both Polonia and I were brought to life. Before Alan was bedbound, this is where he would teach me about mechanics. I would sit and listen, chiming in with questions here and there. Later on, when he got too sick, I took over and would work on Polonia here.
Alguns itens antigos parecem ser algum tipo de brinquedo relacionado à matemática. Há também algumas equações matemáticas complexas sobre a mesa.
I played with these when I was little. During the first few months after I was created, I mean. At first, Alen and I would play together, but it didn't take long for me to become unbeatable. So, Polonia and I played together instead.
Yeah, these don't look like Paimon's kind of games.
Logic and math puzzles? Those happen to be my specialty. It's been so long. What do you say?
Qual vamos jogar?
Let's go with this one. The gears on the left are stacked from largest to smallest. The goal is to move them to the other side in the fewest number of moves. Just remember, you can't stack a bigger gear on top of a smaller one.
Ah, eu vou ter que jogar. Tá. Calma aí que eu me perdi. Peraí que eu já brinquei disso, agora eu me perdi. Peraí, volta, repete, repete. Eu me perdi real, mano. Eu não lembro mais como que faz a ordem pra fazer esse negócio funcionar. Aí, foi.
Looks like it took you a few extra moves. My first attempt was the same. You'll get better with practice. Well, what did you think of the game?
Nada não.
You showed quite a bit of promise, too. We should do this again
Ai, a
sometime.
fotinha de
There
tênis
are
ali.
other puzzles we could try.
Ah, meu Deus! Uma foto velha desbotada.
The people in this picture look kind of familiar.
Oh, this was taken when Hélène and Renee were both still at the Fontaine Research Institute. Before their falling out. In his later years, Hélène would often sit by the fireplace and stare at this picture, wearing an expression somewhere between guilt and longing.
Oh, meu Deus! Qual que é o René e qual que é o Jacob mesmo, gente? Qual que é o René e qual que é o Jacob? Esse é o René. O René é o da fórmula. E o Jacob é o que é o bicho que a gente encontra? O outro... Faz muito tempo que eu fiz a cruz de Narciso, gente. O René é o que faz a fórmula, não é? Esse aqui é o René? E onde que o Jacob entrava nisso? Ah, que bonitinho, gente. Não, sim, o Jacob é o de roupa roxa, então eu não tinha associado errado. Mas eu não lembro onde que o Jacob... O que a gente via sobre o Jacob na missão da Cruz de Narcisos. Isso, ele é o que comeu carne do bicho do abismo, então não tava maluco, é isso mesmo. E virou o batizador, é isso, ele é do abismo. Eu provavelmente falei assim, o René é o da fórmula e o Jacob é o que virou o bicho do abismo, é isso mesmo. Ok, então, não tava maluca, não.
He said he sometimes regretted not helping his friend when he needed it most. Even if just to stop him.
Alguns manuscritos com papel amarelado e coisas que parecem cartas.
Oh, these are some of Alen's drafts from his later years. Just casual doodles, really. And these are just some unimportant letters. I couldn't be bothered to sort through them before I left.
Wow! This house is filled with so many memories! It's so cozy and charming!
You should have seen it in its prime, when people actually lived here. A lit fireplace, a steaming cup of coffee. That's the real deal. You know, we also used to have a mechanical piano that Alen built.
Ooh! How chic!
Alen never played it much. He probably wasn't able to at that point. But I managed to teach myself. Music theory is essentially math, after all. Once you learn the patterns, it's not really that difficult. I loved perusing Alen's collection of classical music. The chords and harmonies felt like individual mathematical puzzles. It was fascinating, so I did some composing as well. But as Alen continued to deteriorate, even the sound of music began to grate on his nerves. So I got rid of the piano.
Aww.
Back then, I assumed a piano was like an ordinary clothing rack, commonplace in every home and easily replaceable. It was only after I left that I realized how hard a good piano is to find. Enough about that. Alen's gift should be just in here. The only things undisturbed before I left were a few of his personal belongings. Wait, there's a hidden compartment at the back of this box. Looks like it's locked with some kind of gear mechanism. Knowing you, Alen, I'm guessing it goes like this, then like this? Got it. Am I a genius or what? Let's see here. A box?
Well, you gonna open it?
It's heavier than I was expecting. Just how much stuff is in here? A letter? And a bunch of junk underneath it. None of it seems that important. Wait a second. This should be it.
A cube?
It's a multi-dimensional algorithmic core. Alen would use it to store information. Only Polonia and I have access. All right, I'll start looking into the core and the letter. Feel free to go through the rest of the stuff and see if there's anything.
Ok.
Okay. Hold on. There's another picture in here. This one has writing on the back.
A snapshot of you playing among the plants shortly after you were born. You seem to like these flowers a lot. May you grow and flourish just as they do.
Huh? Wow! Look how happy you are in this picture. You've changed a lot since then, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
Just that you come off kind of aggressive sometimes. Or, you know, annoyed at everyone around you.
Well then, people should stop being so annoying. It's not like I'm the one with the problem.
Of course not. Oh, here's something else. Looks like a piece of paper torn out from somewhere. Today, I solved another math puzzle and made a breakthrough on a construction problem the Institute has been stuck on for years. Am I a genius or what?
No, wait, that's
From now on, I should have people address me as Her Highness the Clockwork Princess, Unraveler of all reason.
Nope. No more of that. I thought I tore this page out.
You wrote this? Then how did it get... Wait, there's more writing at the bottom.
You seem to have developed a distaste for this particular entry, considering I found it in the trash. I'm sorry, but I could not help but hold on to it. Forgive me.
Lynn! Don't be embarrassed. Everyone goes through a phase like that.
Nonsense! I wasn't even the one who wrote that! It must have been Polonia.
Tudo bem, a gente entende, Vossa Alteza.
That's enough. I told you it was Polonia.
Sandrone é a irmã prejudicial do Cooper, né?
You know what? We're done with this. No more rifling around in the box. Just put it down and let me read the letter. To my little clockwork princess.
Acho que é para o Polônia.
Not another word. If you're reading this,
You've most likely received the gift I left for you. I just hope you didn't stumble across all this while cleaning out my effects or something trivial like that. I once asked if there was something you wished for. Do you remember that? I wonder if time has changed your answer. Regardless, I have another gift. A formula that will allow you to come face to face with the anomaly inside of you. If you even still call her that. Why this gift? To understand that, allow me to wax poetic on the soul once again. I would ask you to stick with me until the end, but I know you will. You always have. I believe a person should be born twice over in their lifetime. First, there's the birth that grants us life. Then the birth of the soul. It's a matter of transforming the life bestowed upon us into the life we choose for ourselves. And to do that, we must look inward. We must make a conscious choice to define the meaning of our life instead of allowing the happenstance of our existence to pass us by. This is the process of recognizing the soul that lives within us. You are my proudest masterpiece. I told you that long ago. But to me, you have never been a creation or a machine. To me, you're just like the rest of us. You have a heart.
Olá, fantasma.
In fact, some theories think of the human brain as nothing more than a machine, and thought the product of its computations. So you see, perhaps we're not so different after all. Your inner machinery is just far more advanced than most. No matter how one looks at it, the heart is a complex thing. A place where your computational capacity allowed you to become sentient and develop logical reasoning. But it also granted you something that, on the surface, might seem contradictory. Emotion. Emotions and logic often clash with each other, and those instances of discord can accumulate over time. That is the source of what you refer to as the anomalies within you. As you told me once, you've always known what you don't want. Yet you've never wished for anything in particular. Similar to how a blind person can feel when a part of their body is in pain without being able to fully visualize its form, such is your relationship with your soul. So, what I leave you now is this: a formula that will allow you to see the shape of your soul. For if you want to protect your heart, you must first be able to recognize it within yourself.
Of course. Whether you use it is entirely up to you. You are and always have been, free to do as you wish. Regardless, whether by my formula or some other means, I trust you will know your heart one day. You always were a fast learner. And the smartest person I've ever known. Ellen. Oh.
Você está bem?
I'm fine. I've already figured out how this formula works. Let's get out of here and then we can use it.
You made up your mind already? You're gonna do it?
Why wouldn't I? Resolving the anomalies within my core is the reason I came here in the first place.
Precisa de nossa ajuda?
No, I can do this on my own. But, do you want to watch?
What do you mean?
I already know what anomaly I need to resolve. Like Ellen said, she's an amalgamation of all the times my logic algorithms have clashed with my emotions.
And by resolve, you mean that literally, or...
Ela vai limpar os dados temporários, gente.
Yes.
But if you, let us in like that, wouldn't that mean letting us see a bunch of your, you know, inner thoughts and secrets?
If what Ellen said is true, then I'm about to be, born anew, or whatever. This is your chance to be lucky enough to witness it. Besides, you already read my whole diary. When it comes to keeping my innermost thoughts to myself, well, I think
You're really sure about this?
how many times do I have to say it? I finally let you
Ela
in
vai limpar o
as
cachê, exatamente.
friends, and you want to question it. I'm not gonna offer a second time.
Ah, então será uma honra e obrigada por dizer isso, Sandrone.
Enough with the mushy stuff.
Tô seguindo. Vai. Tô te seguindo, vai. Pode ir. Vai indo, vai. Anda direito, Sandrone, vai. No seu tempo, Sandrone, no seu tempo. No seu tempo. Vai sentar na cadeirinha? Não? Vai fazer em pé mesmo? Tá bom, então. Pode ser. Essas poltronas
With the
gigantescas pros
numerological array,
bonecos.
I can construct a simple formula that will allow you to experience what I see and hear in real time.
Oh, just like St. Lolly's scent-sharing technique. Been there, done that.
Huh, sounds like that shaman has some tricks up her sleeve. The arcane and the mathematical are both fundamental laws of this world. Being able to achieve a similar result through both isn't surprising. Anyway, let's get this show on the road. But no comments from the peanut gallery, okay? I know I offered, but I still don't want any interruptions.
É verdade, ela não consegue encostar no encosto das coisas por causa da chave, né?
Is this my heart? No, it's probably just the result of Ellen's formula. A space dedicated to resolving anomalies. Huh. But it looks like the walls are all... mirrors? You made it. About time. Is that me? From the past?
Ah, eu
You
pega
just
o
spoke
vestido,
of anomalies.
pega a saia, Sandrone, pega de volta.
Well, here I am. What happens when emotion contradicts reason?
Não, ela tem que dormir
Shall
de
we
barriga
sit
pra
down and
baixo.
talk?
Ela não consegue dormir de barriga pra cima. Ela tem que dormir ou de lado ou de barriga pra baixo. Ah, não. Gente, por que eu li cima? Gente, tem vezes que eu acho que, sei lá, me ataca uma dislexia. Porque eu li pra cima. Tem que dormir de barriga pra cima. Eu juro que eu li pra cima. Ai, que legal ela andando. Gente, eu quero aquela saia. Eu quero aquela saia de volta. Eu quero essa saia de volta aqui. E eu quero Polônia.
That should do it. Hello? My name is Alain Guillotin. Can you hear me?
Brings back memories, doesn't it? The time we spent here.
Here. I want you to have this.
A notebook?
You can use it to write things down.
I don't need to write things down. I have unlimited memory.
Even so, some things are more important than others, right? You can use it to write about the things that matter.
So you wish me to carry out a basic priority sorting operation?
I suppose you can think of it like that for now. But journaling is also an act of finding oneself. Much like we use wooden stakes to guide a plant to grow in a certain manner, what we choose to write down gives the soul much-needed direction. In the act of choosing what to forget and what to hold on to, we decide what kind of person we want to become.
I don't understand. Like I said earlier, I don't need something like this. This is where we were born, where our life began. Mornings of tending to the garden, afternoons spent cleaning, reading, or studying, evenings of cozying up by the fire, listening to Alain share stories about his past. Alain.
What is it?
What are you drinking?
Oh, this? It's coffee. It, makes me more productive.
I want to try it.
Oh, okay. Here.
Bitter. Speaking of, why did you design me with senses? Taste, smell, touch.
Well, I'm not quite sure. It just felt like the right thing to do. I suppose I hoped you might have a life of your own one day, and that you deserve to experience all life has to offer.
Oh. Still bitter. But the smell is nice. I thought those peaceful days would go on forever. You know that's not possible. Maybe. But how was I supposed to know the end was just around the corner? That was just bad luck. Was it? Well, it certainly became a pattern, now didn't it? Over time, one of the habits we picked up from Alain was a love of coffee. We even took to hosting tea parties. A machine acting like a human. Kind of laughable, right? I suppose that's just what I'm used to. Yeah, that's just what we're used to.
Hey, this place isn't half bad. Great spot for a party.
Ai, gente, estamos chegando em 7 na Apple. Eu quero bastante Child de novo. Não acredito que eu tô pedindo isso, que eu quero ver esse boneco de novo. Minha relação de amor e ódio com o Child. Ai, vai mostrar o Capitano na mesa junto também, porque ficou faltando eles naquela animaçãozinha da Sandrone, né?
More and more people seem to be showing up to my tea parties uninvited. Anyone care to explain?
Can you blame me? I saw Columbina leading Capitano somewhere, and I had to see what that was about.
I had simply asked Columbina where I might find Arlecchino. I have business to discuss with her, and Columbina suggested looking here.
Ai, que desperdício de roupa bonita, meu Deus. Pra boneco que não virou boneco meu Deus, que desperdício de roupa bonita.
Tartaglia and I were unaware that this was a private gathering. Apologies for the intrusion. It won't be for long.
Whatever. Just add it to the list of annoying things that have happened today. What's one more? Since you're here, you might as well stay for a cup of tea.
Mano, a roupa dele por baixo é muito bonita, gente. Ai, eu não aguento a perda dessa roupa dele.
See? Told you she wouldn't mind.
Much obliged, Sandrone.
Well, look who we have here.
Meu Deus, a
Good
outra
thing I brought
falecida.
extra desserts. This has turned into quite the occasion.
Capitano, I was just about to go find you.
Pardon the intrusion. Rest assured, I won't sully your gathering with talk of work. We can have our discussion later.
Spoken like a true gentleman. A certain unmannered 11th seat could learn a thing or two.
You know, you really should start being nicer to me, Rosaline. Or I might just snatch that 8th seat right out from under you.
I'd like to see you try.
E amiga, não vou nem te contar quem tá vivo e quem tá morto agora, nesse momento da história, hein?
If you're gonna fight, take it outside. The only mess I plan on cleaning up is tea-related.
Não sei por que o capitão é o único com aspas no nome, eu também não sei.
I still don't understand how our quiet afternoon turned into such a crowded gathering. And then one by one, they left without a word. Yeah, pretty annoying, huh?
Of all my days with the Fatui, the times I spent with you, Arlecchino, and Rosaline, they were my favorite. Goodbye, Sam.
Deu uma bugada no áudio do jogo. Ah, deu. Minha câmera. Tá viva, tá viva. Reviveu.
Don't go, Columbina. We should have just said that. Why didn't we? If we had, would the story have had a different ending? She couldn't stay. There was no future for her here. She would have just faded away.
Será que por causa das várias almas dentro dele, então são várias almas dentro do mesmo corpo misturando a personalidade? Não, acho... Não, ele nunca mostrou que ele misturava a personalidade. Ele ouvia uma barulheira, mas o que a gente conversava ainda era o... Que eu não lembro o nome dele. É o Capitano, né? Que a gente conhecia. Até onde eu me lembre.
You're right. I suppose that's why you call me an anomaly. Every time you make a decision, there's a voice inside your heart. My voice. Asking to contradict all lot. Why didn't we make her stay? Is it worse to fight for something just to lose it? Or not to have fought at all? Don't you find it unfair? One by one, we keep losing the things we care about the most. But in the end, whether I want to fight for something or cry over all we've lost, you just push it down and pretend not to hear.
Ih, ela. Polônia!
now, even Polonia, the other half of Alen's legacy, the last remaining member of our family, even Polonia is no longer with us. I did everything I could, but it's just like Alen always said. Polonia was one of a kind. There was no replicating what he managed to create. Don't you feel like our connection to the past is fading bit by bit? Like, even the things we have left are slowly slipping away, I suppose. But you can't move through life without having to say goodbye. And even as we experience loss, there are always new things to be gained. Ever so logical. What's your take, then? It feels like the more I care about something, the faster the world takes it away. It sounds so stupid. But why even fight for something that's just going to be lost in the end? Better to never have had it at all. Dark, I know. But the heart wants what it wants. Maybe the stellar linchpin appeared because of me. I don't think so. Yeah, probably not. What an anomaly wants goes against all logic and reason after all. Well, go ahead and do what you came for. You're here to resolve the anomaly, aren't you? Yes. What's it gonna be? Keeping me imprisoned here like before? Or eliminating me entirely, like debugging a code? That might actually be a mercy. I don't care. I just don't want to experience the pain of loss ever again. Go ahead. I'm ready. Why do we keep losing everything we care about? I know it hurts, but that's life. I wish... I know. I've always known. Because we've been one all along. Sandrone! I'm fine. It's okay to cry, you know. Cry? You've gotta be kidding me. Save the comforting for someone who needs it, Paimon.
O que foi isso?
The emotional side of my core algorithm. My emotion module has always been fully developed and operational. Alen tried to tell me that too. I've just chosen to ignore her voice all this time.
É por medo de perder?
I suppose. Huh. Come to think of it, it's kind of like the aquarium on the ship. The aquarium? The old me took one look at it and saw something I would inevitably lose. So I stopped putting in the effort. Then, one by one, the fish all swam away, and the place became even more bleak and depressing. Pretty pathetic, right?
Don't say that. A lot of people would feel the same. It just shows how much you care about what you have.
Mas e agora?
Now? After seeing what you've done with the aquarium, I have to admit.
Eu não decorei nada ainda,
I think
não.
it's beautiful. It's like you said. We get to keep the things we gain along the way. And those are things that can never be replaced. Because we choose to hold them in our hearts.
Well said.
Besides, I've already died once. I'd be stupid not to make the most of this second chance.
Sobre o desejo?
Right. Earlier you, or your inner self, mentioned something about her wish. What was it?
You think that's something you can just ask, and I'll tell you. Think again. I may have accepted my emotional self, but I'm not about to go all soft and mushy on the inside and pour my heart out.
Ah, Sandrone. Ah, shush. Parece que essa personalidade dela não vai mudar tão cedo.
That said, taking a step in the right direction couldn't hurt. Starting with cleaning some old aquarium tanks of my own. Huh? Metaphorically speaking, I mean. Come on, let's head back to the ship. I need to talk to that shaman.
Ok. Eu fui dar uma olhada, ainda tem pelo menos 1 hora de missão, gente. Eu me enrolei muito pra fazer essa primeira parte. Mentira, nem enrolei tanto não. Tô meio que no tempo da missão aqui. A pessoa que tá com 2 horas, eu tô com 2 horas e 17 ali, levando em conta que eu conversei um pouquinho no começo. E eu tava mais só ouvindo o que tava acontecendo, mas não tava falando muito no meio hoje, não. Eu tava indo, vai contando a historinha.
Huh? Resentful lost souls?
You couldn't get comfortable sleeping near the opera Epicles, right? Well, I bet that's why. The Fountain of Lucine is where all the water in Fontaine gathers. So that's where the emotions within the water converge as well.
Hold on. If it's souls we're dealing with, feeling uncomfortable should have been just the beginning. I should have been able to hear their voices or something.
And under normal circumstances, I'm sure someone of your talents would have. The problem is, these souls are no longer complete.
Remind me how they ended up like that again? You mentioned something about them being split apart?
Yes, it's called soul severing. Renee of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo came up with it. After learning of Fontaine's impending doom, Renee thought if he could find a means for the soul to live on in perpetuity, it might ensure the world's salvation. Soul severing was the first step of his research. Unfortunately, his theory of the 4 orthants was imperfect at the time, and a failure along the way caused his physical form to dissipate. Jakob, another member of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo, sought to carry on Renee's legacy and restore his physical form. He even used some of the people who stood in his way as test subjects for his research.
By severing their souls?
Yes. After Renee successfully awakened, the two continued their research, and all the severed souls ended up merging into Renee's consciousness. After you saved Fontaine by turning Fontainians into true humans, these souls returned to the ley lines. But the souls severed before Renee awakened had nowhere to go, doomed to forever wander the waters of Fontaine as listless spirits.
Almost as if they exist outside the bounds of this world. Unrecognized by the ley lines or fate. No wonder I couldn't sense them.
Escapar do destino, esse também era um dos objetivos de René naquela época. Malco, o René ele só tava no momento errado, pô.
Not only that, but over time, they begin to fuse with other entities. Their inner resentment lured in all sorts of evil beings, which corrupted and defiled them into nothing more than accumulations of filth. But the full transformation must have been recent. Otherwise, the Udex surely would have noticed. Wait, no, he must know already. That would explain the underwater melazine patrols. No wonder I kept running into officers from the Marachaussee Phantom earlier.
In that case, let's go find Nervalette and we can sort it out together.
No, not just yet.
Why not?
For one, the diplomatic castle alone would be a nightmare. Even though I haven't reported back to Snezhnaya yet, I'm not planning to leave the Fatui anytime soon. Besides, with me here, success is a done deal. Involving other people would just complicate things. All I need is for Miss Lolly to help pinpoint the location.
With my eyes closed. This is what I do. I'm a lot better at it than manning a desk.
Eu ia falar alguma coisa. Eu falei que eu ia tentar ler as coisas da Cruz de Narciso antes de vir pra essa missão. Eu não li, não. Então eu não lembro das coisas. Não lembro o que eu sei e o que eu não sei sobre a Cruz de Narciso.
But, how exactly do you plan on resolving this soul stuff? Even to me, there's no
Just trust me. I have the perfect solution.
Oh, all right. If you're that confident, we'll follow your lead. Why the sudden interest in helping Fontaine with this, Sandrone? You never knew Renee and the others, right?
No, I didn't. And you're right. This problem has nothing to do with me. I wouldn't get within 10 feet of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo or its members. But in his later years, Elen told me he regretted not helping his best friend when he needed it the most. He also felt sorry towards Marianne for being too lost in his mechanical research to look after her properly. If he were still with us, I think he'd do the same. He might have a few choice words to say about it, but even after everything, he wouldn't leave his friend's mess for someone else to clean up. Friends shouldn't hold grudges or leave behind regrets. Fixing what happened between him and Renee was one of his greatest wishes.
You know, you really do seem a little different now.
You mean everything that just happened wasn't for nothing? Why, thank you for pointing out the obvious, Paimon.
E se limpar o aquário?
Just washing off the grime of the past. Turns out, a lot can build up after being ignored for so long.
Vira e mexe, sempre voltamos pra essa missão. Eu acho que talvez a gente, inclusive, eles devem fazer alguma adição, nem que seja secundária, sobre a fórmula. Não sei se aqui ainda vai falar sobre isso, mas em algum momento o Trevor lembrar sobre a fórmula, eles falarem alguma coisa pra comparar a situação da fórmula com a situação agora de que ali em Suméria a gente deixou a questão do destino mais flexível, né?
What's this about aquarium tanks all of a sudden? They go off on some grand adventure and what? Now they have their own private code? Stupid.
All right then,
Lolly.
Tracking this thing down is up to you.
Huh? Oh, right. No problem.
You get this, Granny Eatsley!
Boa sorte, Granny.
You, come with me to Hotel de Boer for a drink. Right now. Why? Because I said so. Miss Guillotin, I'll report back on the location tomorrow morning. Just need a drink or two first to bolster me up.
Well, don't let me keep you.
All right, you. Time to go. I've got scores that need settling.
Gente, qual que é o negócio deles em animarem a Citlali em específico? Tipo, só a Citlali tá se mexendo de formas novas. Genshin, Arroio tem seus favoritos, definitivamente. Skin, mano? Ela não tá nem de skin? Agora?
Time to meet up with Sandrone! Orders?
Ah, não. É aqui no barco mesmo. Mas é pra ver. Mas ela nem está de skin, novamente.
Just hope it all works out.
E a Sandrone é a boneca que saiu agora também. Eles se tá querendo vender tiro no banner, também. Além de querer vender a roupa. Porque pra vender a roupa tem que botar ela de roupa. Ela não tá de roupa agora.
Last night, huh? Wonder if she's even awake.
Good morning. Good morning.
Columbina! Oh, you sure know how to make an entrance. What are you doing here?
We just finished filming a last-minute scene, so I came up to get some fresh air. The others are still down below discussing what the final scene should be.
You mean, how it should end?
Yes, they're torn between whether the heroine should reunite with her old friend or not.
Ah, because the whole point is that she came to her friend's homeland to search for her, right? Oh, Paimon almost forgot the plot!
Yes. Director Farina and Miss Chiori think a tragic ending where the two never meet would be more poignant. But Director Xavier thinks having the two reunite would make for a more touching and heartwarming.
O que você acha, Columbina?
Me? I'm not sure. On a personal level, of course I want to see her again. Of course I want to experience that moment where we reunite. Even if it's just for the cameras. But that means an actor would have to take her place. And that makes me feel...
Oh...
Não se preocupe com isso agora.
Huh?
Yeah, don't look so worried. Making a film is supposed to be fun. But besides, it's all gonna work out.
Work out? How?
Well, you know.
Com certeza vai ter um final feliz.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, I trust you. I'll just focus on having fun for now.
Well, well, look who we have here. Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, the lighting specialist and clapper loader that never were.
Yeah. We kinda went AWOL, didn't we? Sorry about that.
Seriously, don't worry about it. Everything's going smoothly on our end, so just do what you need to do.
Agradeço a compreensão de todos, depois vamos compensar.
You seem to be in better spirits now, Miss Columbina. I apologize if our earlier discussion put you on the spot.
It's okay. I'm fine now. The Traveler and Paimon talked me through it.
So, what are your thoughts on the ending then? Should we have them reunite or not?
We should tie everything up in bows.
Huh?
Fontaine de verão ensolarado, ato 3, aqueles que deixamos para trás. Vamos na aliança.
Lolly, we're here.
Oh, right on time.
Well, yeah. We weren't the ones who drank our weight in alcohol yesterday.
What? Are you suggesting Granny can't handle her liquor? It takes a lot more than that to get me drunk.
Really? 'Cause, you stopped making sense after a while.
Did I? Huh. News to me. I didn't say anything too crazy, I hope.
Let's see. You spent half an hour bad-mouthing Auroron,
Coitado
half
do
an hour
Aurorão.
complaining about
Do
work,
Aurorão.
an hour talking about light novels, and, Paimon kind of fell asleep after that.
Compartilhar light novels eu não vou julgar, Dona Citilali, por motivos de que eu estou na minha obsessão de Witch Hat. Já assistiram Witch Hat hoje, gente? Vocês já assistiram Witch Hat? Eles anunciaram já que estão produzindo a segunda temporada. Saiu até imagens inéditas do episódio que eles já têm. Ou que eles fizeram só pra fazer esse teaserzinho. E já mostrou o nosso divo, o nosso incrível e questionável, talvez às vezes, velho favorito naquela obra, pelo menos a minha, que é o velho Beldaru, ok? Eu estou muito feliz de ter visto a cara, mesmo que cortada aqui, assim, mais ou menos assim, do meu querido velho Beldaru, porque eu gosto muito de absolutamente quase todos os personagens dessa obra. Eu estou muito animada para ver o Beldaru. Estou muito animada para ver o Beldaru. Eu fiquei muito feliz quando apareceu o Beldaru na tela.
Are they gone? Oh, the crew? Yeah.
Viu o quê? Você viu o teaser ou viu o anime, Lark? Responda por extenso.
Wait, but now that everything with your core is sorted out, what's stopping you from seeing Columbina? She misses you a lot.
Inclusive, não me pergunte se eu já assisti Frieren. Frieren já acabou? Eu só ia assistir quando acabasse. Já saiu da Netflix? Pra eu poder assistir? Eu tô esperando o Frieren acabar e sair na Netflix pra assistir. Eu precisava assistir Dungeon Meshi. Eu vi que anunciaram também a segunda temporada pra perto de Frieren também. Pra continuação de Frieren. Buenas, buenas. Novato na área, como estão nessa night? Estamos bem, estamos aqui fazendo o último ato da missão aqui de Fontaine, do evento de Fontaine.
I just want to deal with this mess first. Besides, this is a perfect chance to make her jump for once. I have to plan it out more. But enough about that. Were you able to pinpoint the location of our target?
Of course! When Granny Eatsley promises something, she delivers.
Great, let's see.
Assistiu todos os 3 episódios?
Morte region.
Assistam, chat.
Wait,
depois que assistirem, leiam o mangá quem quiser aí, tá?
The place the souls were severed. Is that the source of the resentment? Or is it the Narcissism-Kreuz Ordo in general?
E quem vai só acompanhar o Witch Hat pelo anime, eu tenho dó de vocês com as coisas que vão acontecer na segunda temporada, tá? Sobre as coisas que vão ficar pra cabecinha de vocês pra terceira temporada. Tenho bastante dó. Vai ficar uns triplex alugados na cabeça de vocês na segunda temporada, que olha, vai ser uma delícia ver. Todo mundo com os triplex desse tamanho alugado na cabeça. Pode, inclusive, quem assistir, inclusive já que o Lark falou que assiste, eu gosto de ver pessoas teorizando coisas que eu já sei. Então vocês podem soltando as impressões de tipo, nossa, acho que pode acontecer isso, ou nossa, acho isso de tal boneco, de tal boneca. Eu gosto de poder ter informações e ver as pessoas teorizando sobre elas. Sendo que eu já sei parte dessas informações.
Let me come
Sendo que eu já
with.
tenho informações
This
adicionais.
thing's movement isn't fixed. If it's not at this location when we get there, I can use a ritual to summon it.
You've already gone to more than
E você,
enough
Camila?
trouble.
Já assistiu o Witch Hat Atelier? Mas você precisa assistir o Witch Hat Atelier. Isso é uma coisa que você precisa fazer. Então, vai ter que assistir o Witch Hat Atelier. Eu preciso conversar com alguém sobre isso. E quando você pegar pra assistir o Witch Hat Atelier, e se você acabar lendo depois, também lendo depois o mangá de Witch Hat Atelier, é bom você vir falando comigo em etapas, entendeu? Não quero que você leia tudo e só depois você chega na conclusão. Eu quero ver a evolução da opinião, entendeu? Do que você acha dos bonecos, da situação, entendeu? Porque eu gosto de ver as pessoas teorizando sobre coisas que eu já tenho mais informação. Eu acho divertido. O quê? Você tem que aprender a ler em momentos, assim, nos mínimos momentos oportunos, entendeu? Então, você tem que aprender a ler nos momentos assim, pô, me sobrou um respiro de tempo, eu vou ler 2 páginas. Entendeu? Porque eu sou assim, eu vou de picadinho em picadinho, eu pego e leio. A única parada que eu penso é que eu fico muito curioso sobre se a Coco vai acabar virando uma chapéu de aba ou não. Essa é um conflito? Uma analogia? Não, um conflito? Uma questão? Eu não sei. Um dilema, obrigada. É um dilema que fica não só pra Coco, na minha opinião, na obra, eu acho que vai ficar assim. Ainda por muito tempo na obra. Não só com a Coco. Por aqui tudo certo, graças a Deus, a plataforma em si recomenda a transição. E isso, Twitch, trabalhe pra mim. Tava só tipo mexendo aleatório aqui, aí sua transmissão veio como segundo dos que não segui, resolvi. Yes, isso, Twitch, trabalhe a meu favor, obrigada. E eu estava vendo o gol da Inglaterra, eu tô seguindo forte a Inglaterra. Inglaterra tá jogando? Com quem? A gente tá torcendo pra quem? Agora que o Brasil caiu. Quem que sobrou pra gente torcer, Camila? O Paraguai ainda tá, né? O Paraguai ainda tá? A Colômbia, né, que ficou, né? Então, por enquanto, a gente tá torcendo pra Colômbia, né? Pra Los Hermanos, é isso? Ah, o México tá também? Então, pra outro Los Hermanos. Todos os Los Hermanos menos a Argentina, é isso mesmo, exatamente, Camila. Com certeza, e essa conta é nova ainda, então é um plus a mais até pra mim. Yes! Isso, Twitch, trabalhe pra mim, me ajude. Portugal, não. Portugal fica lá atrás, dependendo de como acontecer com Los Hermanos. Entendeu? Dependendo do que acontece com Los Hermanos, aí a gente conversa sobre Portugal.
I don't mind. These old bones have nothing better to do anyway. Summoning a spirit isn't going to do me in. Besides, if I don't go, they'll just have more inside jokes I can't join in on.
All right, then. I appreciate it.
Ha! There's no time to lose. Let's head out!
No time to lose. Já vai me teleportar pra lá? Ah, ok, obrigada. Thank you, missão. É agora que vai vir o domínio?
No sign of it so far.
Ou não, é que a gente tá nadando.
Should I start the summoning ritual?
Let's drain the water from this floor of the tower first. It'll make it easier to move around.
Wait,
não, vai
we
descer.
can do that?
Of course. Alan and Renee both saw the future that awaited Fontaine, and even shared a few methods for waterproofing buildings. The principle behind it is... not important. Just unlock the mechanisms in the order I tell you.
Eu preciso de um negócio de... Eu preciso do negócio, eu preciso. Cadê o negócio? Gente, eu não tô maluco, eu preciso de um poder, não preciso? Ah, tá aqui você. Nossa, eu procurando você aqui, mano. Não, não é isso. É esse aqui. Peraí que eu não lembro mais como que usa o poder, porque faz muito tempo que eu não faço as coisas de Fontaine. Leia tava passando em cima de mim, eu não tava vendo ela.
Ready?
Yeah. When this thing appears, I'll try talking to the souls inside. But more than likely, they've already been driven to madness. If communication fails, we'll have a battle on our hands.
In that case, Paimon better find a hiding spot.
If a fight does break out, I should be the one to deliver the final blow. Trust me on that.
Understood. All right, I need quiet. Wandering spirits, drifting along the tides. Hear me now. Broken souls, silenced, torn apart, and forsaken. Follow the traces of the past, and return to us. Let resentment recognize resentment. Let vile entities be drawn together. And in this place, take form once more.
What now? Is that it? This is exactly why I deal in math, not magic. How are we supposed to know what stage the spell is at? It's like there's no logic to speak of. Mechanical science is so much easier to...
Watch out!
Hey, you! Or whoever's inside of you. I need you to listen to me. I'm a descendant of Fontaine's Lord Artificer, Hélène Guillotin. I can make you whole again and return you to the ley lines. You just need to work with me here.
Não quero!
Sandrone! Looks like talking this out is off the table. All right, plan B. Time to blow off some steam. You're cursing out the wrong person! I didn't even know them!
Show no mercy!
You two! Time to end! What a joke! Come on, keep up!
Eu entendi agora, acho que o que quiserem dizer com ela ser like a new village da vida.
But you still have a chance to return to the ley lines and reunite with your family! Just work with me here!
Ih, ceninha.
I told you I'm not like them. I'm stronger. Inverted. World formula. Reversion.
Eita, fantasminha d'água.
Be at peace among the tides. Lost souls.
A iluminação dessa cena ficou bonita, né?
Yep.
Dá uma saudade do
Told you
final,
it'd
no
be a piece
geral.
of cake.
How did you do that back there?
That creature was nothing special. Add a bunch of souls with nowhere to go, a touch of malicious energy, a few impurities, and a whole lot of resentment. And that's what you get.
O barulho que ela faz aí do... Pum, 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 de fazer lá da... Tirando com a coisa dela, me lembra Overwatch por algum motivo.
All I did was separate the original souls from the rest of the filth, allowing them to be accepted by the current rules of the world.
Eu vou colocar ela aqui. Eu tenho que comprar logo mais essa fita de novo. Inclusive, eu tenho que colocar ela, vou gastar metade do que tem aí de restante. Tenho que comprar essa semana, eu acho.
The principle behind the world formula is divergence. Starting from a point of origin, it deconstructs and reconstructs the possibilities of the world to find certain answers. So, it would follow that reverse calculating the world formula allows us to achieve convergence and restoration instead. Using a numerological array, I was able to do just that. It's similar to the concept of homological reduction in mathematics. I reduced them to the basic fundamental essence of their being without changing their underlying nature. That meant... never mind. Judging by all the blank stares, I'm guessing you don't actually care.
I think I finally understand how Outlanders feel when I ramble on about shaman stuff.
Point is, it was super impressive! You really are amazing, Sandrone!
You're just realizing that now?
Como esperado de quem desconstruiu todas as verdades.
Ahem. Enough about that. We should get going. I'll go reset the mechanisms inside the tower. See you back on land.
E agora, amiga, você vai falar com a Colombina?
Old mess for the books. Glad to have that over and done with. Feels nice to do a good deed every once in a while.
You helped everyone out a bunch and not cry, too. Kinda seems like you're just a good person at heart.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'll be heading back to the Fatui soon enough. You two are too trusting sometimes.
Pelo menos Sandrone é confiável.
Fine. Just don't say I didn't warn you when it comes back to bite you.
Well, where to next? Back to the ship?
Yeah! Your personal business, the Narcitsan Crates thing, it's all resolved. That means you can see the people that need seeing now, right, Sandrone? Everyone's gonna be so happy you're back!
You wouldn't catch me dead admitting to this before, but... yeah.
Não quero
I really have missed everyone.
Ai, que ódio.
Colombena's a special case, though. This time, I'm definitely getting her back for all her annoying antics over the years.
Não fala sobre isso, eu fico sensível.
She'll sense me coming from a mile off. How am I gonna...
Te pegou, amiga. Nossa, ele levou pra casa dela, assim.
Sandrone?
Olha, tá de olhinho aberto.
Is it really you? You're back? You didn't tell me. You avoided me. Why? Sandrone?
Now we're even.
I missed you so much.
That makes one of us, idiot. I'm here, Colombina.
Ai, que bonitinho. Pode chipar, eu permito. Combina essa coisa Sandrone do nada. Ah, te peguei danada. O que você tá fazendo aqui?
Sandrone.
Don't ruin the moment. Or I'll start thinking about how you teleported me to a random location after I explicitly told you to stop doing that.
And scene! Bravo! Bravo!
Bravo!
We got it! This is exactly the ending I was hoping for.
Huh? Where did you just go, Miss Columbina? You vanished! And then the next second you were back hugging this, new friend here.
That was all on camera?
Yeah. Well, the camera was already rolling and it happened so fast, so yeah.
Tá documentado,
Hold on.
Sandrone.
This must be...
Yep, my best friend. The one I was looking for. I never thought I'd actually get to see her again. I'm just so happy. Plus, the film got a happy ending too. It's all thanks to you, Sandrone. Sandrone?
You couldn't stop being annoying for 1 second? Columbina!
Que bonitinho. Que bonitinho. Tô entendendo tudo, tô entendendo tudo. Tô entendendo tudo dos créditos. Tô entendendo. Ah lá, meu nome tá ali, ó. Ó, eu cuido da luz, tá? Não cuidei tanto assim da luz, mas é bom. Ai, que lindinho o cartaz! Os cartazes, meu Deus, gente, me dá esses cartazes. Gente, fala que o evento tá dando esses cartazes, pelo amor de Deus.
Expected. Going to the opera house is the true way to enjoy a film.
M4 Drug 4XT chegou com 14 pessoinhas.
Olá, Madruga! Obrigada pela raid. Olá, 14 pessoinhas que vieram junto. Boa noite. Estamos aqui terminando a missão de história do evento de Fontaine. Acabamos de terminar o filminho, passaram o filminho aqui no cinema. Como vão vocês? Boa noite. O que vocês estavam fazendo nesse belo domingo lá na live? Olá, olá.
You get to see the audience's reaction in real time, too.
Gente, me fala que eles me
The
dão
ending
esses
seemed to be
posters
received
no
quite
evento,
well.
por favor. Eu quero eles pro meu bully.
I can't believe you let us include that in the final cut, Sandrone!
You even agreed to help us reshoot a couple of shots. Thanks a million.
Most of it was caught on camera already, so it's not like I had much of a choice. Besides, the film I'm in is going to be anything less than perfect.
Jogando lá e se estressando, mas isso não é sinônimo?
What are you laughing at?
Nothing. It was just interesting to see us on screen together. I'm glad this moment is going to be preserved forever.
Eu quero esse pôster no meu bully. Esse e o da Charlotte lá. Olha que lindinho.
Just a pity we didn't take home the Farina Award this time around.
Well, artistic films can rarely compete with commercial ones. You should have prepared yourself for this the minute you changed the script.
True.
Oh, did I hear someone mention the Farina Award?
Come on, don't gloat.
I won't. Our crew winning the Farina Award was a team effort after all. Costume design, script adaptation. Ooh, and the practical effects were so realistic. The flames and explosions even made me jump while we were filming.
A lot of the effects were based on actual items the Special Patrol confiscated from criminals.
Mas assim, ele é
Who knew
muito
they'd
menos
serve another
predatório
purpose,
do que
right?
do que uma casa
But it
de
turned
aposta.
out amazing. really brought the thrilling scenes from the novel to life.
E ele tem uma matemática certa de você ganhar as coisas no período. Tigrinho não, na verdade a matemática dele é te fazer perder sempre.
Which film did you vote for, Silali?
Isn't it obvious? Great Detective Herlock, of course! That's the whole reason I'm here!
You all should be proud, though. A lot of critics are saying really good things about your film, too. Longing and loss? Searching for something even after it's gone? It's a film that makes you think about life, and how important it is to explore those themes.
Well, that is what the art of storytelling is for.
Watching a film with friends is so much fun! There's so much to talk about!
Ooh, let's throw a celebration later then! We're all old friends! Oh, we could find a place and chat to our heart's content!
How about the Wingle?
Até funciona, mas a quantidade de vezes pra perder é maior.
That's perfect! Friends and family are more than welcome too. So if you want to bring people, don't be shy.
You all can head over first and make yourselves at home.
E você não tem como ganhar dinheiro dentro do próprio... Você ganhar dinheiro sem você pagar dinheiro. Em jogo tipo Gacha, você ganha dinheiro dentro do jogo. Eu mesmo nunca comprei... Sei lá... Nunca comprei passe, nunca comprei bênção. Por exemplo. Também queremos ir. E eu ainda tenho vários bonecos.
Not like you'd listen if I tried to stop you.
Perdi, mas tenho vários. E tem um jogo inteiro pra jogar sem ser a ficar atirando em banner. E sinceramente ainda, assim, dos jogos gachas que tem nesse mundo, nossa, Genshin ainda é tão tranquilo. Não era pra ter uma foto em grupo nesse evento?
Yes. Here lies Lord Artificer, Elaine Gaeltan. This is his grave. Oh. I'm sorry, Ellen. I'm sorry this is the first time I've been back since leaving Fontaine. I should have come to see you more often. I got your gift. I even cleaned up one of the Narcitzenkreuz Ordo's messes along the way. Our home is just as quiet and warm as it always was. The flowers in the garden are still thriving. I'll make sure to tend to them more often from now on. Polonia received irreparable damage in battle. I should have taken better care of your invention. I'm sorry. Polonia was family to me.
Lembrando aqui.
Just like you. You always said I was a fast learner. But I'm not so sure. It took me far too long to learn the things that truly matter. I never said this to you back then, but... Thank you for creating me. For giving me the chance to experience life. Being your family meant everything to me. Absolutely everything.
Can I say a few words as well, Sandrone?
Ai, meu Deus, Colombina.
Don't need my permission.
Hello, Mr. Guillotin. I'm Sandrone's friend. You don't need to worry. Sandrone is doing great. Not only is she a brilliant scholar, she's made a whole bunch of friends, too. And she takes great care of them.
As if...
She'll never admit it, but she's always there when her friends need it the most. I wouldn't even be here without her. So, if she ever needs help, her friends will be there in a heartbeat, including me. That's what best friends are for.
Columbina.
What else? Oh, she likes drinking bitter coffee, listening to piano music when she can't sleep. Turns out she even likes giving hugs.
No, wait! Don't tell him all that!
Huh? I don't understand. I didn't think you'd want to hide things from him.
Well, yeah, but there are still things I don't want to say.
Okay. I'll come by myself and tell him for you then.
That's not what I meant!
Eu gosto da dinâmica das
Enough
duas.
with the speeches. If no one has anything else to add, let's just leave it there. Should we say a few words too? Kinda seems like Columbina said it all.
Vamos oferecer flores.
Oh, great idea!
Oh, florzinhas, florzinhas.
Goodbye, Ellen.
Oh. Meu Deus. Agora tem que voltar lá pro barco. Agora vem a foto em grupo? Brum, 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 brum.
You made it! The party's already started. Oh, but, you didn't bring anyone else along? I thought you headed out to invite—
We did invite a friend, actually. She'll be here soon. She's even bringing some desserts to have over tea. You should join us later, Miss Farina.
I do love a tea party. Then don't mind if I do.
This seems like a fun occasion. Let's go talk with everyone.
Good idea! We'll introduce you to all our old friends.
Eu acho que eu sei quem que é que vai tomar chá.
Wait a second. Mr. Baptiste and Veronique!
Ah, os irmãos.
Here!
Friends of yours?
Veronique is the prop manager for Musketeer Pictures. And Mr. Baptiste is the author of the two...
Yeah, former prop manager. Now we're just two criminals serving our time.
Como vocês têm passado?
Thanks to Duke Risley and Nurse Sijwin looking out for us. Not too bad, actually.
You make it sound like I'm giving you special treatment. I just think the method of justice you chose to pursue is one people can respect.
You are far too modest, Your Grace. The only reason we were even able to come to the surface for the festival is because you fought for it.
It's also just good for the physical and mental health of the prisoners in general.
Anyway, I suppose I have you to thank for keeping the Winglet in such good shape. I never knew she could look so striking.
I didn't do anything special. It was mostly the Traveler and the others.
Don't sell yourself short, Miss Guillotin. You are the current captain, after all. In light of that, I have to ask, do you mind if I leave up some of the installations so the people back at the fortress can also enjoy the aquarium?
Huh?
Like I said before, I just think it would be good for the inmates who clean and maintain the Winglet to see their work put to good use. Besides, maintaining an aquarium is sure to be a lot more interesting than scrubbing rust off the walls and deck.
Of course I don't mind. I'm grateful you even want to keep it.
Great. Then it's decided.
That's amazing, Sandrone. We should go hang out at the Fortress of Meripede later then.
You do know you just invited me to hang out in prison, don't you?
Convite inusitado. Ser convidado pra ir pra prisão. Ah, o Novelete tá lá em cima. Tem dois Noveletes aqui. What's happening here?
Granny, it's Lee. You're really not going to let us borrow these cute little stuffed toys for our magic show?
First of all, Seat Laline and Eats Papa are Chi-Chi meal. They have inauspicious stars sealed within them, and they're my helpers, not toys.
But the Grin Malkin Cat and Boggle Cat box are Linny and Lynette's helpers. And they still make good partners on stage.
Agreed. We've never had a Chi-Chi meal pop out of our hats before. It would be quite the surprise. I think the audience would love it.
If this was the Masters of the Night Wind, these kids wouldn't have even had the guts to say my name, let alone pester me like this. I'm terrible at dealing with requests like this. Oh, Traveler, quick, save me!
Voitley, você é bem popular.
You think you're so funny.
Lady Sandrone, Lady Columbina.
Hello.
Don't look at me like that. I don't have any mechanisms for you to break.
Don't be fooled by my sister's demeanor, Lady Sandrone. She's just as delighted as the rest of us to have you back.
Well, I suppose when I'm not so busy, I could find some time when Arlecchino is around and bring over a few gifts to the House of the Hearth.
You're too kind, Lady Sandrone. I'm sure just your visit alone would make Father more than happy.
I just need to borrow them for a bit. I'll pull them out of my hat, give them a quick hug, then give them straight back.
When did hugging become a part of it?
Oh! I could lend you Pear, so you have something to hug in the meantime. He gives really good hugs.
I don't need something to hug in the meantime.
How about this? You can have 2 VIP tickets right next to each other.
Muitos bonequinhos da City Lali.
Right next to each other?
Yep, super quiet. No one will bother you. I'm sure you'll have a great time.
Fine.
You made it. Sorry for starting the celebrations without you.
No worries at all. We're just glad everyone's having such a great time.
Fico bem pensando. Todos eles aí vendo, assim, é que na vida real, a Columbina não deve andar flutuando, né? Ou deve? Acho que não, né? Porque senão, imagina, o pessoal, todo mundo vendo flutuar e ninguém, tipo assim, por que essa mina flutua?
Oh, right. You've probably seen them around
Tudo aqui no
already,
mundo de
but
debate
let's
ok, né?
introduce you
Ter
for
uma
real.
pessoa que flutua.
This
Acho
is-
plausível, né?
Miss Columbina and Miss Guillotin, right?
Oh, we saw the film you were in. It was so touching.
Yep. This one started bawling her eyes out right next to me in the theater.
I know. I didn't bring nearly enough tissues. Thanks. We saw your film too. I memorized all your names.
Oh, guess we can skip the introductions then.
Our effects were pretty over the top, right? Some of the extras in the big scenes were actual members of the Spina di Rosula.
So basically, your contribution was creating realistic-looking chaos.
That wasn't the only realistic
Podia dar
aspect.
soquinho no Wesley.
Miss Chevreuse and Miss Emily were also kind enough to lend their expertise on criminal investigations and forensics.
Oh, it was nothing. I was just honored to take part and help out.
Wow! No wonder your film turned out so good. You basically had an expert in every field. Talk about a stacked crew.
Oh, speaking of, want to join in on a round of tabletop troupe later, Miss Columbina and Miss Guillotin? I mean, what better place for a party than a party?
Ah, na partida
Here
de
we go
RPG.
again.
That sounds interesting.
Meu Deus, a Columbina jogando RPG.
Persuasion successful. What about you, Miss Guillotin?
I guess one round couldn't hurt.
Critical success.
without regrets. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, Director Lapine Pauline. What was in that piece of cake you just handed her, Escoffier?
Romaritime flowers, eggs, flour, same as all the other pieces. What, you think I tampered with it? Playing a detective in real life now too, are we?
Meu Deus.
Oh, it's so delicious. I'm so happy. My life has peaked.
Miss Lapine Pauline, look who I brought!
Master! Wait, what happened to your face? What?
Never mind my face. Here, let me introduce you.
Things are sounding lively over here.
Oh, look who it is! Perfect timing. I was so busy with the and the elusive Miss Guillotin. It's great to see you. Thank you so much for letting us use the boat free of charge. Oh, right. Introductions. This is Miss Charlotte and Miss Escoffier.
That's kind of you. But I didn't really do anything. If you want to thank some...
Right. I'll head over in a bit and...
Miss Columbina?
Yes?
Could I interview you sometime? I'll treat you to some gâteau de bord for the... Bold of you to use my own cake as a bribe right in front of me.
You know what? When else are we all going to be together like...
Brinde.
Are we going to toast?
Yup! Come on!
Oi, Nilvilete. Quanto tempo, Nilvilete? Olá. Bebendo a aguinha dele.
You came to the celebration too!
Yes. I can only hope my presence does not make anyone ill at ease.
Who's this?
All right! This is Nervalette, the Eudex of Fontaine. And this is Columbina and Sandrone.
Greetings.
Hello.
These two must be the Fatus and former Fatus related to the recent incident in Nodcry. I read about them in the diplomatic report.
The Eudex? Oh, the dragon that cries a lot.
Sim, é ele. Você é aquele dragão chorão.
Oh, well.
Jeez, Columbina. That's your takeaway from all those Fatui meetings? Seriously?
Is that truly how I'm portrayed in the Fatui's intelligence?
Imagina você achar que você é descrito nos relatórios dos Fatus como o dragão chorão. Não é possível, eu entendo a preocupação do Nilvilete.
You must put a lot of people in prison then.
Well, it would be more accurate to say I pass judgment on their crimes. All trials in Fontaine strive for fairness and justice, so as to avoid imprisoning the innocent.
So, only the people who deserve it get sent to prison.
Well, deserve is quite a subjective metric, is it not? At the very least, I can promise that in every trial over which I preside, I make every effort to deliver a fair verdict.
Yeah.
Oh, for the love of... what is she doing now?
You seem like a good dragon. Not the kind that throws people in prison for no reason. I think we can get along just fine.
Well, thank you. Then she punched me because...
Oh, sorry, Nervalette. She thinks that's a sign of friendship.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, we now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal.
Where does she even pick up weird habits like that?
Ah, I see. I believe I have observed people on the streets of Fontaine expressing affection in a similar manner. I suppose I now know what it feels like. Yes. Quite, abrupt.
Abrupt.
You know, these two are surprisingly alike.
Parece alguma coisa. A interação deles funciona muito bem justamente por isso.
Oh, looks like Arlecchino's here.
Ah lá,
Come on,
Arlecchino
Columbina.
mesmo.
Let's go have ourselves a tea party.
Eu não tinha pensado que eu precisava de uma interação do Nilvilete da Columbina até eu ver uma interação do Nilvilete da Columbina. É claro que você saiu de lá e você já veio conversar com Wesley, não é?
Well, it's been quite some time since the three of us gathered to drink tea like this.
Yes, but your tea is as good as ever, Sandrone.
Of course it is. The pastries you brought aren't half bad either, Arlecchino.
Ai, nossa, que fome.
I'm glad to hear it. Are they to your liking, Miss Farina? If I remember correctly, this particular cake is your favorite.
A Arlecchina é compensando pelo apavoro que ela deu na Furina na missão de Fontaine.
Yes, thank you. The tea and pastries are absolutely delicious. I can't believe I'm casually sipping tea with 3 harbingers. Or are some of them former harbingers? Who knows?
Não, a Columbina é ex-mensageira, as outras duas são mensageira ainda.
Due to diplomatic reasons at the time, our last tea party was rather tense. Wasn't it, Miss Farina? You have my apologies.
Ah lá, realmente, ela tá se desculpando pelo apavoro que ela deu na Furina.
But this is simply a casual gathering of close friends. So I do hope you can relax and enjoy yourself.
Meu Deus, o prato tem um enfeite com a chave da Sandrone.
Of course. I appreciate the hospitality, in both cases. Next time, let me be the one to treat all of you.
I'm sure we'd all be delighted to have you join us more often. The same goes for you two.
Lembre-se de comprar lanches suficientes, não precisa de toda essa formalidade. Logo mais eu vou estar em Snatchnaya, tá? A gente vai estar podendo tomar chá.
Of course we should do this again. We've all been through thick and thin together by this point.
This is nice, Sandrone. It reminds me of the happy times back in Snezhnaya, when things were so lively.
Yeah. To be honest, I never thought these gatherings would feel this lively ever again.
Well, I think I speak for all of us when I say we're truly glad you're back, Sandrone.
Me too. I've realized that holding on to what matters doesn't just mean protecting what you already have. By reaching out and striving for something new, you can gain much more than you think.
No, that certainly doesn't sound like something the old you would say.
Well, I'm only going to say it once, so don't get used to it.
Who knows? Perhaps your tea parties will only get livelier from here on out. Once you return to the Fatui, we'll have more opportunities to keep in touch in any case.
I want to spend more time together too. but I don't want to go back to the Fatui.
Well, Notcry isn't too far from Snezhnograd. It shouldn't be hard to find a place where we can all get together.
Oh, and then I can sing for you, or put on some of your favorite music, just like the old days.
Speaking of music, I spotted a mechanical piano below deck. Is it yours, Miss Guillotin?
Yes. Reclaimed, I suppose you could say.
Why don't you play something for us?
Huh? In front of all these people?
Ih, vai ter musiquinha da Sandrone? Pô, mas não acaba essa missão de
Yes, why not? You play so well.
Eu também gostaria de ouvir, Sandrone. Bora lá, toca pianinho, vai.
Come on! Just a little, please?
For the love of... Fine! One piece, and that's it.
Ih, vai ter musiquinha? Ela vai ter pianinho? Vai ter pianinho? Ai, que bonito o piano. Tem até o símbolozinho dela ali, da roupa dela. Ah, tá. Fiquei com medo de não colocarem uma das músicas de piano em cima. Era naquele lugar que ficava ali. Eu tinha falado, pô, tem esse lugar ali que tá vazio. Muito suspeito. Era o piano que ficava ali. A Colombina até abriu os olhos. Oh, as fotinhos. O Simulanka também é legal. Simulanka is good too. But
all right, Musketeer Pictures.
I think
everyone ready?
I think principal because the Sandrone story is between the mission, among the mission. This the story is more emotional for a summer event.
I'm not sure I should be in this one.
Of course you should. You might have primarily helped out another crew this time, but you're still a member of Musketeer Pictures.
Já estamos acabando também.
All right, thanks. I'll still stand.
Can I be in the picture?
Of course, Miss Veronique. I would have loved to have you in the last one, too, if circumstances had allowed it.
Thank you, Director Xavier.
I want enough. Yes, I always like when the characters interact between us. It's my favorite parts in this event quest when they see not only the characters of the city in specifically when the events happen, but the other characters of the other nations came to the city of the event and participated because it's really fun, and we have a lot of interactions who is interesting. Like Colombini Nuvlet is the one I not stop to think about it, and it's really fun. These two powerful, maybe the most powerful creators in playful characters in the game now. I think Furina not Colombina Nuvlet. It's really fun.
Do I really have to be front and center?
You're one of the lead actors! Of course you do!
Nervous, Sandrone?
No. All right. Look at the camera.
Ei, fotinha, fotinha.
And 3, 2, 1.
Nossa. Sejam menos lésbicas. Mentira, pode ser mais.
Musketeer Pictures!
Ai, que bonitinha, fotinho. Ai, que fofo. Ai, tenho essa foto. Eu posso... Ela vira foto pro bully? Eu detesto quando eles não me dão foto pro bully. Printa? Printou? Ah, printou. Ah, virou fotinho pro bullying. Ai, eu ganhei os posters. Obrigada. Obrigada, eu ganhei. Ué, onde que tá enfiado esses bichinhos? Ai, Nossa, eu tenho um monte... Eu tenho um monte de decoração de evento que é externo. Nossa, eu vou ter que arranjar um ambiente externo pra poder colocar... Que é isso? Ah, não, é a moradia. Nossa, eu tenho que arranjar um ambiente externo pra poder colocar essas coisas. Ah lá, decoração externa. Ah, eu tava falando, pô, gente, eu tenho certeza que eu ganhei mais coisa de evento e missão. Onde que tá essas coisas? É porque é tudo externo. Nossa, eu vou ter que arranjar um canto externo em algum lugar pra poder colocar os itens de evento. Ó, aqui, ó, as lanternas. Tá falando, gente, cadê minhas coisas? Tudo bem que dizer que eu achava que era externo mesmo. Mas até tem umas coisas assim pequenas, tipo, os cartazes. É externo, não vou poder botar dentro. Eu vou ter que arranjar algum lugar no bully pra poder colocar colocar coisa de evento. As pelucinhas do evento das titiquinhas. Vou ter que resolver isso depois. E é isso. Gostei muito da historinha. Gostei da missão. Ah, era aqui que era. Gostei muito da missão, da parte da Sandrone, na parte do... Ah, a missão é basicamente a lendária da Sandrone, realmente, né? A parte do filminho, assim, é a parte que seria o evento de verão em si, só que ela tá toda interligada com a Sandrone mesmo, né? Só que eu achei bonitinho, Ah, vou ganhar uma constelação dela. Elas vão dar a boneca? Vou ganhar uma constelação da Charlotte. Ai, aquário. Vamos dar um aquário. Ah, tem coisa do interior também do evento. Ah, que bom. Nossa, isso aqui é o evento falando assim, pô, volta a decorar. Volta a decorar as casinhas. Volta a decorar as casinhas. A fazer as coisas do bully, vai. Vou decorar o de Fontaine. Agora aqui do evento dos joguinhos eu tenho que começar a fazer, só que... É isso. É momento barulheirinho dos eventos. Então, eu tenho que fazer o evento aqui do aquário e tudo mais, só que eu vou fazer em off, por motivos de que não vou fazer agora. E provavelmente eu faço em off pra poder terminar tudo. Mas gostei do evento. Que eu falei, eu gosto. Teve menos, inclusive, teve menos interações do que outros eventos teriam, por motivos de que... ficou mais focado na missão da Sandrone, né? Mas ainda assim eu gostei da história, eu gostei de como eles interligaram isso com a história do filminho. Ai, achei lindinho. Ela e a Columbina se reencontrando. Fofas. Gosto muito da interação. Não, porque não preciso disso hoje. Eu já completei essa semana já. Já completei, né? Já. Esse barulhinho do livro é muito satisfatório. Muito satisfatório.
Add Astro. Thank you for completing today's commissions.
Gente, em algum momento eles mudaram a frase que ela fala, porque eu tinha certeza que ela não falava today commissions. Ela falava uma frase encurtada. Eu tenho alguma impressão de que era thank you for completing your commissions. Eu não lembro que era your today commissions, por algum motivo. Nossa, aqui as missões que eu tenho que fazer. Né? Que estão perdidas aqui. Eu jurava que eu tinha completado a do Piquetuche e a das Melusine. E não. Essa mina eu nunca tinha visto. Olha o do Duolingo, que quase não consegui pegar. E o cartão... Ah, é o do caso, que eu completei o caso. Aqui o cartão que eu quase não consegui catar. Um monte de cartão que eu não tenho, porque isso daqui é tudo de conquista do jogo. Além de ter os dos passes, né? Que aí... Né? Não tem como, né? Esse daqui tá uma graça. Esse aqui. Esse também aqui era uma graça. Nos passos de batalha tem uns cards bonitos, né? Olha esse daqui também. Ai, que bonito. Eu passando vontade com as coisas de passe. Ai, esse é fofo. Deixa eu parar, Julia. Nossa, mas já entrei aqui no passe umas 15 vezes aqui pra pegar o negócio. Pô, Bess, para de bugar minha transição. Mas é isso. É isso, esse foi o evento de Fontaine de verão. Que é o evento de verão, até que o próprio ali fala o Fontenale de verão, né? Alguma coisa assim, não, qual era o nome? É uma gracinha. Ainda estou de luto de que, pelo jeito, não vamos ter missão do Dainsleaf. Acho que a gente vai direto pra 7.0. Ainda não superei o fato de que a gente passou por uma missão de Sumério em que a gente flexibilizou o destino e não vai ter uma missão dos gêmeos e do Dainsleaf. Eu ainda tô tipo... Nodcry renovou o contrato do Dainsleaf pra ele aparecer só depois de 11 meses. Pô, Nodcry, aí tu não entregou. Aí tu mais me atrapalhou do que me ajudou, amiga. Mas é isso. Os joguinhos, eu não sei nem quais são os tipos... Além do... Vai ter joguinho de gerenciamento, né? Que eu sei por conta, né? Eu sei que tem um joguinho de gerenciar. E eu sei que um dos joguinhos é tipo aquele de quebra-cabecinha que a gente tem que ficar... Que teve... Qual que era o quebra-cabeça? O que a gente tava fazendo que tinha o quebra-cabeça das plantas? Eu não lembro qual evento que teve o do quebra-cabecinha lá quadricular. Mas eu sei que é esse. Esse é um dos que voltou e é de gerenciamentinho lá, tipo a lojinha de perfume. Talvez não sei se é tipo a lojinha de perfume. Mas eu sei que tem um esquema de você meio que montar o inventário com o sistema de quebra-cabeça. Alguma coisa assim. Eu vi a Ana jogando os joguinhos. Mas aí, depois se vocês quiserem, eu falo pra vocês o que eu achei dos joguinhos. Mas eu vou fazer meio que em off. Sendo que tem bastante dia ainda pra fazer, né? Mas eu vou fazer em off isso. Porque aí semana que vem Ah, não, vai ficar a atualização inteira. O evento vai ficar até? Tipo assim, até os joguinhos vão ficar a atualização inteira? Ou é só a missão? Não, a missão não. Essa missão é permanente, né? Ah, então tá. Tem tempo pra caramba pra fazer. Mas eu vou fazer o eventinho ali de qualquer jeito. E aí, qualquer coisa, vocês me perguntam o que eu achei dos joguinhos. Semana que vem, é certeza que a gente tem as duas de Assassin's Creed. Não sei o que eu vou fazer com a terceira live. Não sei o que eu vou fazer com a terceira live. Não vou mentir. Porque semana que vem... Essa semana, no caso, né? Ainda não é dia 16 pra ter saído The Mermaid Mask, pra eu poder saber se eu vou comprar ou não. Só que eu tô achando que eu não vou comprar esse mês, não. Vai ficar pra depois a gente jogar Mermaid Mask. Eu acho que esse mês não vou estar comprando. Então eu não sei se eu já começo Control. Ou se eu faço o 3 de Assassin's Creed. Mas aí eu vou pensando essa semana. E na quinta-feira, de qualquer jeito, é Assassin's Creed. Aí sexta-feira, a gente descobre o que eu vou fazer. Ah! O que eu peguei hoje? Gente, eu saí pra... Quem me acompanha no Instagram já viu que eu arranjei. Demorou, mas eu arranjei. Consegui, gente. Consegui comprar a primeira edição. Nossa, que sacrifício que foi. Sacrifício que foi catar essa primeira edição, gente. Tô 2 meses esperando essa bichinha chegar ali aqui na livraria que tem no shopping mais perto de casa. E aí eu cheguei, as últimas 2 vezes que eu tinha ido lá, eles falaram assim, ah, não, tem no estoque. Mas tá na livraria do outro shopping, que é lá na saída da cidade. Eu falei, ah, tá, bom saber. Bom saber. Aí, agora, dessa vez a gente foi lá. Eu e a Camila, a gente passou lá no shopping hoje e tinha uma. Tinha uma. Lá na prateleira, pelo menos, que o cara achou. Tinha a edição já a 8, né? Que é a segunda dessa... Do 2025, né? Só que... Tem, inclusive, aqui escrito? Não tem escrito que é 2020. Ah, tá aqui, ó. Reúne as edições Batman 2025 1 e Detetive Comics 2016... 1097 em 48 páginas. Porque primeiro rebootaram de novo. Então, tem a situação de que, assim, rebootaram em 2025. Eles rebootaram e essa é a 1. Só que essa é a 1 lá nos Estados Unidos. Aqui no Brasil, eles rebootaram a revista mensal do Batman antes. Então essa daqui é a 7. Qual foi a escolha da Panini em rebootar a revista, sendo que eles já iam rebootar na original? Não sei. Não sei. Aí rebootaram, quem tá escrevendo essa fase atual agora do Batman mensal é o Matt Fraction. E quem desenhou até a edição 6, que aqui no Brasil vai ser 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Eu acho que é até a edição 6. Eu não tenho certeza se a 7 ainda era ele. Foi o Jorge Jimenez. Não, mas não rebootou, ô Tani. Não rebootou. Eles só zeraram a numeração. Só que aqui não é exatamente um reboot. Ele meio que tá continuando com coisas que já aconteceram. Até que... Eu não sei como que tava a mensal anterior, né? Em específico. Mas que nem... Aqui tem coisas tipo... Como que é o nome do cara? Que virou prefeito da cidade. Como que é o nome do homem? Que nem o comissário Gordon aqui, ó. Ele não tá como ele não tá mais como comissário. E eu acho que... aqui ele não tá como comissário. Ele tá como policial. Aí, como que é o nome? Não, o Absolute eu tô lendo também. O do Batman é o único que eu tô seguindo certinho. As outras eu não... Faz tempo que eu não leio. Eu tô tentando lembrar o nome do cara aqui. Quem é ele mesmo? Eu esqueci o nome dele. Eu juro que eu tô lendo a mensal. Eu juro que eu tô lendo a mensal. O Savage. O Savage, ele é o comissário. Ele é o atual comissário. Aqui. E que é que tá sendo o grande problema do Batman agora é o fato de que o Savage, ele é o comissário, né? Então isso é herança da mensal anterior. Da mensal principal anterior. Aqui, ó, isso aqui é herança velha já. Não sei de quantos anos. Que o Alfred tá morto. Né? Então aqui o Alfred aparece, ele não tá vivo. Isso é o Vandal Savage. Então, tipo assim, aqui o Alfred tá morto. Ele aqui é uma... Meio que não é um holograma. Eu não sei, ele não é um holograma, eu acho. Ele é uma coisa da cabeça do Batman mesmo, eu acho, aqui. Então tem uma... Não, ele é a coisa da cabeça do Batman. Então tem várias coisinhas, assim, que são diferentes. Aí aqui o Tim. Olha o menino Timothy. Pô, só que não durou... Não durou muito, porque agora o Timothy, ele pediu uma pausa. Ele tá no... Ele pediu uma pausa, ele não tá sendo Robin mais. Aqui nessa coisa agora no volume 12. O volume que a gente tá na mensal. Não sei. Mas o querido pediu um tempo. Inclusive o Damian tá puto com ele. Tá puto com ele por isso. Ah, o Damian pra ficar puto com alguém não precisa de muito. Coitado, meu menino. Não, então, eu também não sou a grande leitora do Batman. Eu peguei pra ler algumas coisas. Eu li a fase do Grant Morrison, do Batman. Aí eu tava lendo Absolute, tô lendo a mensal aqui. E eu preciso escolher alguma outra coisa pra voltar a ler. Porque agora, depois que eu terminei a do Grant Morrison, eu não li mais nada. Eu tenho que escolher. Eu tava pensando em começar a ler a Noturna. Mas eu ainda não decidi o que eu quero ler agora. Mas eu tava pensando em ler Asa Noturna. É a linha que o Alfredo morreu e deu a herança pro Dick? Deve ser. Assim, aqui o Alfred tá morto e tem... Eu acho que tem algum indício, algum capítulo que o Damian dá de que foi a morte que a gente conhece, que foi o Bane matando ele. Mas eu não sei... O Dick não chegou a aparecer aqui. Quem apareceu foi... O da Bat-Família, quem apareceu de cabeça... Nossa, nesse último agora apareceu vários. Deixa eu pensar quem que foi exatamente. Apareceu a Barbara Gordon como Oráculo. Como Oráculo? Ou ela tava como Batgirl? Ela não tava de cadeira de roda. Mas ela tá trabalhando... Só que ela tava na torre dela. Tava na torre do relógio. Ela tá como Oráculo ou ela tá como Batgirl? Ela tava com a roupa que ela normalmente usa de Oráculo. Só que apareceu a Barbara Gordon. Que foi presa, inclusive, no último volume. Spoiler. O Damian já apareceu. Aparece na próxima edição. Na segunda edição ele já aparece. Só que sem ser Robin. Só que agora ele já apareceu como Robin. Apareceu o Duke, que ele é o Signal. Apareceu a Stephanie. E foram eles que apareceram, eu acho, da Bat-Família. Acho que foi. Eu acho que não apareceu a Kate. Eu acho que a Kate não apareceu. Queda do Morcego, já que vai sair a adaptação animada. É verdade, vai sair a animação da Queda do Morcego. Pareceu meio duro, inclusive, pra mim, ler a Queda do Morcego é uma ideia. É uma ideia. Nossa, mas eu gosto muito da arte do Jorge Jimenez. Eu gosto do tom de azul do Batman um pouco... Ai, eu adoro essa capa. Tinha a versão jumbo metálica lá, que é gigantona. Só que eu não ia comprar, não faz... Eu comprar outra. Eu gosto do... Cadê a página que tem o Batman aqui? Logo aqui no começo. Eu gosto do Batman azul. Acho um pouco azul demais. A desse daqui. Eu gosto dele um pouco mais escuro. Mas eu gosto do Batman azulado. De capa azulada. Acho desse daqui um pouco azul demais. Acho. Mas eu gosto dele azul. Muitas pessoas não gostam, eu gosto. Ai, Bárbara, você gosta de um boneco com roupa azul? Que novidade. Que surpreendente. Nunca esperei isso vindo de você. Aqui tem o Croc, peraí. Aqui, ó. Essa página, que legal. A luz tá me atrapalhando. Gosto muito da arte do Jimenez. Foi por causa de eu ter visto a arte do Jimenez que eu falei, pô, vou ler. Aí me tiraram a arte do Jimenez agora já. Ou vai de curso das coruzas. Azul Super Amigos. Eu gosto do Batman azul. Tinha lá a segunda já, a 8, que é com a capa do Batman e do Tim. Eu até pensei em levar, só que aí eu tô... Final do mês eu tô sem dinheiro. Se eu já tivesse recebido, talvez eu pensava. Mas aí eu compro depois. Eu quero porque pelo menos no próximo... Aqui, essa capa aqui. Essa capa aqui. É a capa da segunda. Mas pelo menos a 2 eu acho que eu vou comprar, porque aí aparece o Damian também. O Damian aparece. É um flashback, né? Não é o Damian no momento atual. Porque o Alfred ainda tá vivo lá e tudo mais. É quando o Tim provavelmente tem 16 anos, ele tá mais novo, porque ele tava aprendendo a dirigir. Só que aparece o Damian lá. Também. Aí eu quero porque aparece os dois. Mas é isso. É isso. É isso. Meia-noite e meia. Muito boa noite pra vocês. Então é isso. Semana que vem a gente vai ter certeza as 2 lives de Assassin's Creed. A terceira live que eu ainda não sei muito bem o que eu vou fazer. Ainda não decidi o que eu vou querer fazer com a terceira live. Mas aí, durante a semana, eu vou pensar o que eu vou querer fazer. Se já tivesse... Não. Depende. Porque provavelmente eu vou acabar comprando o Grounded. Se o pessoal quiser jogar Grounded. Aí... Aí talvez eu não compre o Mermaid Mask. Por isso que eu talvez deixe pra depois o Mermaid Mask. Mas aí eu vou pensando, se eu decidir deixar o Mermaid Mask pra depois mesmo, aí eu começo já semana que vem a jogar o Control. Mas é isso. É isso. Muito boa noite a vocês. Obrigado a todo mundo que sempre está por aqui. Obrigado a todo mundo de novo que apareceu hoje. Obrigado a quem está vendo por acaso, chegou até o final e está vendo gravado aí no YouTube e tudo mais. Obrigada. Deixa o like, um comentáriozinho sobre o que vocês acharam da missão, do evento, dos joguinhos que eu ainda não joguei, mas o que vocês acharam. Muito boa noite pra vocês, tenham uma ótima semana. Sei que é difícil, mas tenha a melhor segunda-feira possível amanhã. Boa aula pra quem tem aula, bom trabalho pra quem tem trabalho, pra quem não tem nada pra fazer. Eu não quero saber, porque eu tenho inveja de vocês. Quem me dera não ter nada pra fazer também. Muito boa noite pra vocês. Olha o Cookie aqui, ó. O Cookie, ó, também, ó. O meu bichinho que eu ganhei na pescaria da festa junina que eu fui ali, ó. Muito boa noite pra vocês. Tchau, tchau pra vocês. Tchau.